Just keep breathing. Breathe out, breathe in. Relax and give in. Can you picture me in the darkness? Kissing tension. Kill the lights, I'm assassin. No sleep breaking. Every inch of my skin's missing you give in. Breathe out, breathe in. You and me in the darkness, kissing tension. Kill the lights, I'm your assassin. No sleep breaking. Every inch of my skin, missing you give in. Breathe out, breathe in. You call me a
Here we go. Hey guys, how are you guys doing? Haha. Welcome back. Mr. K. James Cosgrove. Preseason training. Okay, we'll do that. I'm going to be answering a lot of questions on today's stream anyway. So, yeah, we'll do a few things and then talk about a patch. Talk about the Iron Maiden strategy. There are a lot of questions about Iron Maiden strategy as well on YouTube. So, I'm going to answer some of those questions too. Yes. And if you're an editor and you want to work with me, please get in contact. Yes. The details of how to reach me are on the YouTube channel. There's an email there. Or if you can find me on Twitter, anything. Yeah, I'm overwhelmed with projects at the moment. So yeah, get in touch as well. I'm doing well, man. Busy, tired. Didn't sleep last night because I kept thinking of all the things I want to do. And then an update to the book. I'm gonna do an update as well for training, for a lot of stuff. I'm actually contemplating even throwing out the DNA method that I did in favor of the new method that I'm using in FM21, which I find to be very, very efficient. So I'm gonna use that as the centerpiece of my strategy. And basically, yeah, so all that, right? And there's so many things, man. So many things I want to do right now. Yeah. Valentin Sastre. Hey, man, watching from Spain. Hola, how are you, man? Hope you're doing well. Endorphin. Yo, Cosmos. Thanks for joining the stream. How are you doing? Hope you're well. You're doing online school and watching this, man. Sandman. I can tell you one thing. Yeah, I reckon that if I was in university right now and I had a streamer that I like to follow, I'd probably be doing the same thing. But don't forget, school's important too, you know. Don't be like me. Mr. MJ Pegasus, good morning. Implemented I am. What's I am in my save and won the next game? Oh, Iron Maiden in my save and won the next game with the media praising the defensive solidity. Then I went mad and started clicking all over the place in the next 3 games. No, don't go mad, man. Don't go mad. Don't click everything everywhere. It's a strategy, right? I know it's a good one, but this is the thing you have to remember about the Iron Maiden strategy. You don't use it with everybody, right? And the Iron Maiden strategy is about shutting specific players out of the game. That's the plan. So it's really good for low blocks. But let's say if you want to play against an offensive team, you need to be offensive. Then when you start playing the Iron Maiden strategy, it's can backfire on you because your XG will actually drop. Because you're pulling, you remember this, if you're using your wingers to put pressure on their wingers, your wingers are actually not in prime counter-attacking position sometimes, right? Because they are tracking back instead of being, being a bit more loose. So yeah. So I sometimes take a lead and then go Iron Maiden. I saw you're a low vision player. Did you see my response on Discord? I think that your idea of turning him into a fullback is a good one. He can be a very hard-working box-to-box midfielder. Also, both options are viable. As a fullback, he's okay with crossing at the moment, but I see so many interesting attributes there. He's very hardworking, and you can see it by his physical attributes. Just fantastic, right? His vision is 8, but remember he's only 19, so he can go up to about 12 by the time he's about 20, 23, 24. So he could become a decent midfielder because he's got more. All he has to do is work on mentals, right? Some of the mentals, they're all like 10, 11, so they're not that bad, right? So vision can still go up. Yeah, you'd be surprised. Vision can go up by quite a lot. Especially with my complete training schedule. I think my complete training schedule favors vision because there's a way to do balancing of the complete training schedule. You can actually, you see, I double up if you notice some of the sessions, right? So if you wanted a complete training schedule to be heavier on mental attributes, you can do that as well. You want it to favor the attacking players more, you can do that as well. So that's why I love that. And apa khabar? Oh man, you from Malaysia? Cool, man. If you're from Indofin, if you are in Malaysia, man, you edit. Actually, that's the thing, right? I'm looking for editors that are local as well. Therein lies my tragedy. I want to help local editors out as well. I mean, if you're overseas and you want to work with me, then yeah, I'm not going to say no, but yeah, because a lot of them are out of work here. So I was thinking, yeah, why not, right? Be good for me, good for them. Kazmaras, hey, how are you, man? I'm well, man. Walins. I'm well. Thanks for thinking about me. Did your opposition shot last night? Oh my god, it makes you look so OP. Yeah, it does. It makes you very OP. It's the weapon I hardly talk about, but you see me doing a lot in my own games. Sometimes when I get, have you noticed that every time I go serious in games, I go OI as well? Like sometimes I'm just mucking about on my stream. You don't see me doing OI so much. And then suddenly when I got a bad run, all the OIs start coming out again. Right. My results since the OIs have been crazy as well. Yeah, your ML, MR will drop back, but it depends on what your positioning is, right? Did they go swap? Then you have to set the OIs up wrongly. But you have to remember they are going to track back. It's a strategic defensive move. That's the thing. What's the important attributes for the inverted wingback? Decision making and acceleration. Both of them are very important. And he needs positioning and off the ball. Okay, so basically you got 4 attributes here. You need the up here. Up here is positioning off the ball. Then you need decisions, right? Okay, these are the 3 things. So because the inverted wingback will go inside, and then he will also have to cover a big zone around him. Remember where he sits? He sits in the DM position, right? So because he sits in the DM position, he's got a wide area that he needs to cover. Now, when he covers that wide area, if there's a mistake, okay, he's got to recover. So that's why he needs acceleration. So those are the 4 attributes that I look at. If he doesn't have that, if he doesn't have decisions, I normally never play them as inverted wingbacks. Yeah, too risky. I guess while it's a great way to play and it's phenomenal because you can go all Pep Guardiola with teams and things like that, it can screw you over if you choose the wrong inverted wingback. It happened on Forest. Didn't you guys notice? I wasn't, remember when I was trying to create my 4-3-3 system, the first version of my 4-3-3 had an inverted wingback, and I was looking at the situation going, yeah, he's okay, but we're still making mistakes. So I went and turned him into a fullback because it's a safer back instead of wingback, and I didn't want him running down the ball, dribbling all the time. We turned the corner. Yeah, Leeds play with inverted wingbacks as well. There's a lot of teams. Try Tuchel with 4-2-2 with Chelsea. Yeah, so many tactics in the game, right? You can play with. The 4-2-2 is interesting. It's a standard, very standard, like a 4-4-2 kind of setup, right? So it's not that hard to do. Okay, somebody asked a question right at the top of the show. I'm going to answer that question for James. Preseason training. Okay, all right. I'm going to not spend too much time on this, but because I have videos that show what I do during preseason, right? But in terms of training, let's prioritize it. First thing you want to do is get natural fitness up of your players. This is why preseason training is important. If you don't have natural fitness based sessions, then what will happen is yeah, I'm definitely not feeling. I'm coming down with something again. Oh man, once I start sneezing, it's the end of the world. Uh-oh. Okay, let's hope that I can stop this sneezing bout. My allergies are back. I hate this. Because I was looking all over the house for my phone, right? One thing led to another. And I ended up in a dusty area outside the house. Actually went out of the house to look for my phone as well. I didn't find it in the end because the missus is going to be looking for me, and I cannot deny her the opportunity of, honey. I'm in the middle of a match and she goes, honey. Things go wrong, go sideways all the time when this happens. Anyway, preseason, you want natural fitness as sessions. Why? Because you need you need sessions that improve natural fitness. These are endurance, physical. These are the ones, right? So you want to do this. The reason this is important is so that over the course of the season, they keep their fitness levels up. So that's it. Because otherwise, if you don't have that first week of boot camp training, which I normally recommend, which is in my schedules, if you check the description of the video below, you see a Dropbox link, takes you to my schedules. Boot camp is inside there. That's why the first week I do boot camp. For the second to the maybe until October, what you're doing is you're focusing on getting tactical familiarity up. So you're using a lot of the blue sessions, right? So using just any combination of blue sessions with at least 2 physical sessions will be fine. All right. Why? Because you want these blue sessions because they are the ones that give you tactical familiarity, right? Plus they work on attributes. They're not very aggressive in that sense, right? So they're fine. You can also add match practice. So you can do a nice balance and you can have match practice in there. Why match practice? Match practice is a session, the only session that does 100%, right? Favors individual role development. It's the only session, the whole game, right? Match practice is the only session that gives you 100% focus on individual attributes. And then you get things like you also work on tactical familiarity for your tactics. You want 1, and the game knows there's OP, which is the reason why you can only have a maximum of 2 a week. You can't do more than that. Yeah, sometimes you might see 3, and that's because there's a bug. I think there was a bug in the UI at one point, or there was a bug. Yeah, there are some. I don't know if the bugs are still there, but since the patch, right? So, but you can only do maximum of 2. Excuse the sniffling because of my allergies. All right, then by the time you get to November, you should be fine, right? You get tactical familiarity, then you hop over to complete training schedule, then you'll be fine. Then you sort it for the rest of the season. In fact, I strongly recommend not to use any other training schedule out there. I mean, you can have other ones, but the complete training schedule is very, very balanced. Favors a bit more on the attacking side of the game, so then you can kind of balance it out by having swapping some of the sessions around. Every session has a frequency, right? Some of them have 2, some of them are repeated twice. So just find out what the description says in the description, what attributes is your favor, and then you decide for yourself. Okay. The other thing about preseason is the only time in the season where you can muck about with tactics, right? Now, if you want your team to be familiar with tactics, generally the fastest way of doing it is you use one tactic and you use the same 11 players for all your preseason matches. Now, that's the fastest way you can get all 11 of them to be ready for the season. However, as we all know, you don't always have your best 11 available to you. Come on, man, seriously, you want to kill them? So that's not the ideal thing, right? In terms of realism. So you tend to rotate players in and out. So that's what you do. So during preseason, if you keep it to one tactic, your team will gain familiarity very fast. If you keep it to one tactic with a few different versions of that one tactic, it's also still quite fast because it's about a player understanding his position, understanding his role within the team, right? So if the team is playing like a 4-3-3 and there are 3 versions of a 4-3-3, it won't take you 3 times as long. It'll take you slightly longer than it would be 4-3-3, 5-2-3, 4-2, maybe 4-1-4-1, right? Because the more players you have playing in different positions, the longer it takes. So yeah, so that's in a nutshell preseason. Hope that helped. If it doesn't help, let me know. You notice players are getting knackered. Yeah, of course. What do you think this opposition instructions do? They get them to track. They don't rest, man. Which is the reason why it's good, but you have to understand your players, right? It's not like a secret. It is my secret sauce. But I also know that what he can do. So your players are gonna get tired because you're making them work very, very hard. But I mean, come on, seriously. If you're an underdog side, do you think you're gonna beat a good team by not working hard? Duh. So you have to work hard, man. The Iron Maiden strategy has worked for FYI since FM 13 or 14. I just never spoke about it. I just, for the longest time, I haven't kept it to myself. And quite a number of people know about it, right? But I've been using it for the longest. Ever since people started, people were always saying that OIs aren't useful in the game. I've always disagreed. And because I use them in that way and I see how they perform, which is the reason why I wanted to do the video. Yeah. Hey Peter, how are you? Welcome back, man. Hope you're well. You've gone missing for a while. I went to create overload with my inverted winger, inverted wingback, Mazala in a 4-1-4-1. Inverted winger, inverted wingback, Mazala in a 4-1-4-1. Inverted wingback, hopefully he's not the same flank as the inverted winger. I don't like the two roles on the same flank. It's because they're so predictable on the same flank. Sometimes they don't really work very well. I mean, that's my personal opinion. Of course, you don't have to take my word for it. Just try it. If you like what you see, then go ahead with it. I just don't like what I see. Maybe because I've got a thing for the inverted wingback doing the overlap. Does playing narrow or wide affect the effectiveness of the overload? Yes, to a large extent it does. Because you have to remember that teams that typically do overload strategies like that normally play narrow. They normally play narrow in the build-up, right? And then after that, when they get to the final third, there will be roles that just go, some roles will go super wide, right? Okay. Case in point, Manchester City. Manchester City have players always out hugging the touchlines, right? But when they do an overload, there'll be players moving to one side of the pitch, right? And then the guy on the opposite flank starts attacking the space. So in FM, we're not talking about real life now. In FM, if you were to do this, it would affect your overload because it will affect your counter press, right? When you want to win the ball back, because you want to. You see, you have to think of all of them together in the same together, right? You have to look at it as one piece. Because the moment you go wide, and let's say assume now you go wide and you focus play on the left, right? And two things are gonna happen. First, these guys on the other flank, they're gonna be further away, right? And if they're not gonna help you win the ball back, maybe even one of the central midfielders might be shifted a bit further to the right, but the other central midfielder will be closer to your focus area. So there's going to be a big gaping hole in the middle. Right? So it does affect your overloads. Right? So which is the reason why it's easier. I'm not saying it's correct. I'm just saying it's easier to make it work by playing narrow. Yeah. I remember last year when I was playing, you guys, do you remember last year AC Milan won the Champions League and we had Haaland playing phenomenally well. We played Liverpool away from home. We had to go to Anfield for that win. We were 1-0 down from the first leg. We had to beat them, and we had to beat them convincingly at Anfield. And we went to Anfield, we hammered Liverpool at Anfield. Sorry, Liverpool. I did it with OIs. I don't know how many of you spotted it on the stream, but remember what I did on the stream? Haaland was given specific marking instructions on the stream by me. This strategy is as old as the game, right? It's been there for the longest time. It's nothing new. I've been doing it for the longest time, right? I've been doing it since the days of FM. I don't know, man. Yeah, and it works. It's like the ultimate, for me, it's the ultimate weapon, right? It is the ultimate weapon, and I do it. I would love to do it in draft mode, but I just don't have the time, because in draft mode I feel like a bully if I do this. But usually when you play against somebody else in draft mode, the moment you start doing all this, there's a lot of preparation. Mark this guy. And then the guy says, why is taking you so long? No. Why is taking this guy so long? Okay, mark this guy. Why? Because in FM21, opposition instructions in draft mode are almost impossible to set. So it becomes very annoying. Yeah. It will take you some time to master. It took me a while, but it will take you some time to master. It easy to understand, but there's like the surface level of understanding it and the strategic level, like, okay, all right, now I want to OI. Why do I want to OI? You have to ask yourself a question. Why do you want to OI that guy? There has to be a reason, right? You can't be OIing the guy because I just want to shut him out, right? Okay, that's how I tagged the video, because you shut them down. But why are you shutting them down in such a way? Because I shut down the wingers to bring the fullbacks up the pitch so that I can hit behind them. I can hit them behind the ball where I can create a numerical advantage. See, that's why I do it the way I do it. So you have to know your reasons for doing it, because in some games it might be different, which is the reason why now we're going to check out some of the comments on YouTube, right? Okay, for this video, I'm going to answer some of these questions that people have asked me on YouTube. Okay, so first question, you've been tactic on the new patch and chose Dortmund just to follow the progress of... Oh, wait, hey, sorry, the first question right at the top. Hey, in the new update, what's the change implemented to Indian League? Indian League. Okay, let me check the Indian League, right? I got the changes here. Now, as far as I know, they already updated the structure. By that, I mean the league structure. Now, you'll have to play the game to find out. I've asked some of my friends. I'm waiting for a response. And if the response comes during the stream, I'll let you know. But I'm not too sure because I don't have a team in the Indian League at the moment. But definitely something was done. There's been quite a lot of changes to the game. So you've been tactic testing on the new patch today and chose Dortmund just to follow the progress of a certain new wonder kid while testing. Watch this video, and I stopped my holiday mode in second season and played the game versus Hoffenheim, where I set my winger to man mark the opponent's fullbacks and my two attackers to man mark the central defenders. Oh, nice. Man, you shut that whole backline down. Close them down completely. The wonder kid scored 5 goals. Well done. In addition, would it be a good idea to set my DM in my 4-3-2-1 to target the AI's AMC. Now, why? That's the question you have to ask yourself. Why? It was only a good idea if there's a specific reason to do it, right? Maybe he's dictating play. But if that AMC is a trequartista, what are you going to do? He might pull your DM out of position, so you got to check his role first, right? And see what he's doing. I would say it's a good idea, but it'll depend on his role. If he's a trequartista, I wouldn't do it. But if he's like a playmaker who is favors one foot, I would definitely show him onto the wrong foot or even hard tackle him. Yeah. All I have to say is okay, thank you. Let's just look at the questions, right? Okay, great video. Do I use specific man marking and should I use tighter marking team instruction in a high block? Do I use specific? Like I said, it depends on the situation that you're in, right? Okay, Dylan from Chelsea. You can use specific man marking in a high block, but in a high block, the question is, like I mentioned, if I'm playing a high block, I don't want the fullbacks to get the ball, right? So I could set my wingers, if I'm playing a 4-3-3, to man mark their fullbacks, so they are forced, so they can never play the ball out of defense. If a team is playing out of defense, if a team isn't playing out of defense, I wouldn't bother. Then I'll just close them down. That's all. I'll just tight mark and close them down, because there is no point in doing a specific position or specific man marking if they don't play the ball of defense. But if they do, then that's exactly what I do, because I personally don't like prevention of goalkeeper distribution. I think it opens my team up too much, especially in the middle. And it depends on the formation that I'm using. Cardiff Citizen, thanks. This is so interesting. Is this double or expediential marking only for use with AM? First, I don't even know what that means. Only for use with AM and WM positions, marking opposition wingers, not fullbacks marking opposition wingers. Fullbacks, no, I wouldn't double up. No, I wouldn't double up. I wouldn't put two players on the same target, right? I don't think you can do that. Or can you? I think you can, but I wouldn't do that, yeah. Yeah, it's not for use with AM and WM positions, right? So it doesn't mean that the winger has to... You can get like the white midfielder to mark the winger. And the fullback, you can do it in such a way like, okay, the white midfielder man marks their fullbacks and the fullbacks man mark their wingers. So whenever they get the ball, they push up. But this may open you up. So what happens is, the moment they enter the moment they enter your zone, right? Okay, which is they will get tight on those players. So this is one of the reasons why, in this particular case, I prefer position marking than to man marking. So the moment they come close, bang, they go in. So it's like tight. At the moment, I'm getting joy my fullbacks with great defensive intelligence, shutting down wingers with just something. Yeah, I don't know what we just is. If what you're doing right now is working, that's good. Because the other thing about this game is this, right? This important thing here. When you have players with good defensive intelligence, there's a lot of things you don't need to do. All you have to do is set them to tight mark, and that's enough, right? Right. This, the Iron Maiden strategy is very, very OP, right? So you don't need to use it all the time. Would you set up the specific marking? How would you set it up for 5-3-2? Ah, yes. Tell the wingbacks to man mark the opposition wingers. Exactly. Well done, man. I just use this strategy my own way, but same principle. I love to see the team locking down the opposition, smashing on the counter. Oh man, well done. Kulos bananos. Your team and style pays to not advantage for my team. Answer is DNA. It is only important and basic how to do it, but you must have so much experience. Well, honestly, I don't even think at the moment DNA is really important. All you want to do is you want to have players who are smart, who have got footballing intelligence. Once you sort that out, right, the whole system falls into place. Then the only DNA you look at, or if you want to call it that, is what kind of team do you want to be? Are you the kind of team that likes to play the ball on the ground, right? Then first touch, balance, maybe. Then passing. But passing is already in... then you're looking at technical skills as well. Whether you want to cross the ball. Then the attribute list just becomes huge, right? Because that set of attributes defines your style of play. Like, do you want to play the ball on the ground? Do you want to play with crossing? That's easy for you to set up. Right? Most of the time, all you have to do is identify players who fit that bill, right? So I think that footballing intelligence is universal. It fits almost every single team, and the smarter your players get, the more systems you can play. Okay. All right. So all the Iron Maidens work for you. Okay, good. All right. Okay. All right, that's it. We done the questions, right? Thanks for all the positive comments, guys. Really love it. Very, 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 very much. I'm so happy. All the positive comments, man. I'm glad it's helping a lot of you guys out. I'm also planning to do a new video, and I've got small other projects lined up. I just don't have the... Yeah, I just want to get... There's so many things I want to do. And I can't sleep because right now when I go to sleep, I keep thinking about all the things I want to do. Then when I wake up, and sometimes I don't even sleep. I just get off my bed and come out and start doing those things I want to do. And then I'm exhausted and go back to sleep. Then I wake up and I start... the whole cycle repeats itself. And right now, I'm reaching a point where I'm hitting a wall where I need to break this wall. The only way I'm going to break this wall is if I get help from other people. So that's my plan. Next stage, I need to break this wall, and breaking this wall is the next stage in the growth of the channel. How's Singapore? Singapore is the best. Singapore is the best. Hot like hell, but it's fantastic. People are doing well. Very, very happy people. We love to eat, man. Your fiance is from there. Well done. Might see you there one of these days. Been enjoying my save in Hungary now that I adapted the scouting method. Also learning about OISP. Yeah, I'm coming up with a very quick new scouting video. I'm gonna put everything down in a super scout in a video, but I don't even know what the name of the strategy is to be. So I might need your help to come up with the name for the strategy, right? So what is the strategy because my scouting strategy is very simple, right? It uses Moneyball and it uses my custom filters, right? So Moneyball and filters. And then I use a methodology. So I'm still trying to figure out what to call this strategy. So any help you guys can give in the comments below, I'd love to hear from you. And Iron Maiden, for example, was the guys on Discord concocted it, but I'm leaving it open to you guys to come up with a name for the strategy for my scouting strategy. Yeah. You were there, right? Oh, Dia, you were there. OIs are important when you beat Liverpool with Milan. You were there. Yeah, man. Correct. OIs are so important. I don't get how people... I mean, I know there are people who don't swear they don't ever use it. They don't find it useful. But, man, I love it. Thoughts in Chelsea and Atletico and who's going to win Champions League? Man City. I think Man City are the favourites for the Champions League. City beating Atletico. That was Tuchel is just a good manager, right? He's done so much for the club coming there. And what a result, 1-0 away. That was a good performance. I still think City are favourites. So Bayern played well. Bayern, of course, are going to be strong, but I don't think they're going to be strong enough to beat City. I suspect they've been shaky. I mean, they lost to Frankfurt, right, in the Bundesliga. That was a very surprising defeat. I was like, what? I was watching the game, so I kept seeing Bayern surging forward, but Frankfurt were very disciplined. So that is the problem for them. It's something that City have grown to do this season. They've learned how to add a disciplined edge to their game by going strikeless. 3 golden generations out of 4 with Birmingham with the starting DOF. 2 regular championship first teamers under 18, loving the new gens. Walins! Well done, man. My golden generation hack works, right? I timed it, you know when? I timed the video. They're gonna hate this because I timed the video just before the patch. So I was like, wait, when am I gonna release? When do I release this video? When do I release this video? If I release this video 1-2 months before, they'll patch it. If I release this video 3 weeks before, they won't have time to patch it. Man, I love it. I love this. So OIs, it's not a hack, okay? Because even Miles Jacobson said that OIs are very, very important in the game, right? I'm not the one, it's him. But I mean, I'm a bit disappointed that for fantasy draft mode, right? OIs don't work very well. Or in this case, they don't. I won't say they don't work. It's like I don't have the option. I can't even get the opposition instructions. Players pick up negative traits. I don't handle pressure well when mentoring. Well, that you can't help it, Mezzanine. It's the game right now, right? When you mentor them, a lot of things can happen. Like sometimes they get the wrong traits. You gotta be careful. That's one of the reasons why what I do with my mentoring is very simple, right? I think the video I did recently on player development, I've got my key. I put that matrix up. I use that matrix very carefully. So if I see that a player has like fairly determined, right? Or he's iron will, for example. He's iron will. I know he doesn't have ambition and he doesn't have professionalism. So I get him to be mentored by a professional player. I'm very specific about who gets mentored by whom. So this is something that you may want to bear in mind. And I noticed that it's helping my boys out. Did you check Renzi's dark skin? No, I have not. I haven't checked his skin out yet. Hey, welcome to Russia. I love Russia. I had a very nice experience with my Russian friends. A lot of fun, man. I love Russia. I really enjoyed myself with my Russian friends. So much. I had such a good time. Yeah. Let me see. Just checking the chat, right? So I'm just asking a lot of questions from the chat first before we start. Did you check Renzi's dark skin? No, I have not, right? The reason why I'm a bit wary about skins, I'm testing one skin out at a time. You gotta also, where did you get Renzi's dark skin from? Which site? So I need to go and check out. I think maybe I'll go to FM Squad and have a look. When is Man City's tactic video coming up? Patient for it. You're very patient, are you? Well, we are gonna most like we're working on the video next week, right? I'm not doing it alone. Guido is gonna be on the show with me, right? So me and Guido are collaborating for Strikeless episode on Manchester City. That's for you guys, right? So check this space. No, not that space. The video space, right? Okay. I found even though I lost those 3 in a row, I've had fun figuring out why and resisting the urge to rage quit myself. Oh man, that's good, man. Pegasus. Don't rage quit, man. Don't rage quit. Don't rage quit. You're safe. Come to this channel and share your frustrations with me and tell me what's bugging you, and I'll try and help you out. A hug from Brazil! Brazil! You like many of my videos and great content. Thanks for coming all the way from Brazil, man. Hiroshi. But every time I think of Brazil, right, I think about Samba, football, the beach football, Ronaldinho, and the magic that he was able to do, that he's able to do on the pitch. Name it the Golden Uprising, Revolto, Devious. No, I don't come up with a name for the scouting. The Golden Eye. Ah, Golden Eye. That's not bad. Matthew Hagen. The Golden Eye Strategy. I like that. Oh, that was fast, man. This is good. This is good. We'll put the names down because we want to come up with a name for this new strategy. And it's just Golden Eye. I like that. Because I was thinking along similar lines. Like I was like thinking of the Sherlock strategy. But I was like, man, saying that on the stream, Sherlock strategy. Alliterations are not fun. Devious. Okay, we got devious. But it's not devious in a sense. But the Iron Maiden strategy is devious. Are the DOF more important than HORA in the Golden Cherish hack? Yes. Okay, what is the DOF? Okay, the DOF gives you outliers. That means, okay, you have to understand one thing about staff personalities, right? Head of youth development, bring in the youth players. Okay, he influences all the personalities of the youth players. So do the coaches. But the director of football influences the outliers, meaning your 5 stars and your no star. The extremes, right? So if you these are the ones they influence. That's why that's what the DOF does. The head of youth development is a person that I'll focus on, like make sure that his personality is like the best you can get. What's the quickest way for a player to learn Nilipes? Trying to train Foden as a F9. Just play him in the position. That's all you have to do, and train him in that position. And of course, yeah, you gotta keep playing him in the position. Otherwise, he's not gonna learn. Would Trequartista target man work? Yeah, it does. Target man on top, Trequartista below. You can also do target man on. Target man on support, Trequartista could also work. Target man on support in AMC position and Trequartista, because the target man on support will be right in the center, and it's a very annoying position for a target man to be in. But I don't think you can put a target man as an AM. No, you can't. Sorry. So it's Trequartista target man. Yeah, I'm a bit duh. No. You can't put target man in the middle. What am I saying? But you could play an AMC, give him a hold up role, hold up, roam from position, find somebody who likes to drop deep, give him that trait. Place 1-2s as another trait. Find a player who's got strength and decisions. May take you a while, but you can create AMC as a target man without having to choose a target man. Yeah. Oh, Lucas, another Brazilians. You got Brazilians coming in. Any chance of making an F9 score more? Nah. F9s don't score a lot of goals. You'll never get an F. Very hard for you to. I mean, yes, we know Lionel Messi was an F9, scored a lot of goals for Barcelona, right? You probably will have to find traits like likes to get into the box, and then or gets into opposition areas, and then you will have to play with a system that is probably top heavy, 4-2-3-1, F9. Players coming around him, holding up the ball, creates lots of movements, focus play on one side, then it's possible to get him to score a lot. I don't think this game doesn't seem to favor the F9 scoring 50 goals a season. Yeah. Because there's so many transitional plays in this. Yeah, GoldenEye is not bad, right? I think my annoyance was partly because these were destroying my Southampton team at exactly the same time was happening in real life. Oh man, that's gotta hurt, man. You're a Leeds fan. Yeah, it's painful. How about name it as the Golden Uprising? Golden Uprising. But it's not an uprising in a sense, right? It's the Golden Arrival. Golden Up. Okay, put that name down. I'll see. I'll say one that stands out. Golden Uprising. Okay. Okay, got another one. All right. How can I? Do you have his general manager? No, he's not a general manager. General manager is not a director of football. I don't think so. You have to check the language. If your language is in English, I don't think DOF is general manager, right? I don't know what the American version of it is in the game. I have to check the language though. How can I create Atletico Madrid? I'll have a look after we go to the game, right? So let me just change my language. Can I do that now? Preferences? I think I can. Yeah, I can go English. I can go American. Let's go American. Okay. All right. Confirm. Okay. Now we go to training, staff, head of youth development. No, it's still head of youth development. Yeah, even if you're American, it's head of youth development. Yeah. How can you recreate Atletico Madrid's tactic? With a lot of work. You have to play for I don't know what they're doing right now, but yeah, you should join our Discord channel where we have lots of discussions like this. People put up pictures and links, and then they have images, and then they use the images to build the replications themselves. I mean, our Discord community is fairly locked in right at the moment, so it's behind Patreon and becoming a YouTube member, but that's done to keep the quality of discussions as high as possible. So yeah, and it's a community that comes together to help each other out. So really proud of where it's come to. I'm so proud of all the boys there. So many phenomenal contributors right now. And some even have started creating their own content as well, which is amazing. Advice for conceding long shots in a low block 4-4-2. Is it inevitable? No, it's not inevitable. Identify who's the guy who's doing the long shots and close him down. Right. I mean, how many players are, you see, you're not going to concede long shots all the time. It depends on how you set up your low block. Like sometimes you do tight marking on a lot of players, and then these players come in, right? I'm very, very worried when I do a low block with opposition marking, right? So I do all this opposition marking, and then I know everybody's tied up already, right? So everybody's tied up marking somebody, and then the ball goes to the center and somebody's coming at me. Then I know a long shot is going to go into the back of the net. Guaranteed, almost guaranteed. If I don't assign an OI to the player coming to the middle and tell my players to press him and show on two foot. So I always have somebody doing that. You can't do it to everyone, but at least you can do it to the guys in the center. So you can deal with it to some extent. But if you don't do anything about it, then you can almost always concede. Yeah, the Engash can be used as a target man, correct? Because Engash holds his position, it doesn't run around, right? So Engash is there, and he's kind of like a he's not a playmaker per se, but you can get him to be the focus of passes. Okay, all right. It is confirmed by those playing the American version, that the head of youth development is... Okay, let's see, okay? Right, okay. Let's clear the cache. I need to clear the cache. Okay, we can jump into the game right now. Okay, let's preferences. I got this head of youth development here, right? So we clear the cache, and then we will turn on the language. I have to clear the cache again. Sorry. Okay, we'll clear the cache. And then we look for coaches. Head of youth development. Guys, show me head of youth development. And then staff. Where do we see all the staff in the club? Yeah, head coach. Correct. This is the American version, right? So then we have there's one more, right? Staff, coaching team, staff search. Where is it? Then we come here. Head coach, head of youth development. This is the American version. Assistant coach, head coach. All. Then you got all. Then you got general manager, senior squad, Sean Wilson. Okay, so who is this guy now, right? So he's the general manager, right? So okay, now we go to preferences. Let's change the skin back to the English version, right? Clear the cache. Confirm. Now in the English version, if I come in here and go to all again, remember just now the guy's name? Sean Wilson, the director of football, is the general manager. Yeah, so that's the one. Not the head of youth development, it's the director of football. Your example is exactly the same goal as I conceded. All right, okay. All right, so let's. Did I just change it back? Am I still in director of football? Yeah, so I'm still here. Okay, let's see if I got. I just popped in a new skin. No, I didn't pop in a new skin. I thought I did. Documents. Oh man, it's open. Crapos. Okay, just delete that. I'll worry about this later. Okay. So FM Scout, right? Skins. FM Renzi. There we go. When is it updated? February 23rd. That means for the patch. Low res. No, not low res, son. Wrong skin. Renzi Dark, this is the one. Okay, Renzi's February 23rd with DFL 11 Pro player profile and other tweaks. I don't know, man. I direct download Steam Workshop. Oh man, crap! I'll do it from here. Okay. Direct download. All right, we got this. Does the DOS yeah, it does. Painting, it does matter. Your personalities, your DOF and your head of development also affect the personalities of the new gens coming through your system. Yep. Done. Okay, let's see. All right. Okay, now we come in here. Let's hope this doesn't screw my game up. Okay. Now, there's a strong possibility, right, that whenever you have problems with skins, or let's say if your game freezes or sometimes, right, there's usually can be a skin issue. Right, so we've got Renzi's dark skin. Let's try this out. See whether it makes me happy. Now, of course, you always want to like it's okay, I guess. The red bold is dark. Okay. Training, mentoring. I don't see any mentoring changes. It's the same thing. I get what you mean. Okay, so we can add like this. So it shows a hierarchy as well. This is actually kind of cool. I can probably extract this panel and then apply it to this skin. It's definitely a time saver. 100%. This is definitely a time saver. because you can see from here who you can add to your different groups, right? Like for example, I've got this group already set up. So Louis Wing, and then this is my attacking group, right? We are fairly professional, so I could actually look for other attacking players. So we got come down to this group and then find personalities here. We got on balanced personality in Kai Shia House. He's an influential player. Put him in this group. Probably not going to be a very good idea because he could also influence the youngsters. So we got balance for other players on this guy maybe. So I could add what this guy, right? Add this player. But it says estimated effect from group is none. I was right. I mean, doesn't really help. But I guess it's okay. I mean, but I just find this very jarring. That's all. Yeah. I just find it very jarring. And let's see that. Okay, I'm gonna hop back to my dark skin. Yeah. Nah, it's okay. It's okay. Sorry. I prefer this. It's more peaceful. I prefer this. It's a lot more peaceful. I like this color. It's dark, easy on the eye, not jarring. Yeah. Okay. Alright, here we go. Brentford. My next game, right? So look at our results, man, since I had the Iron Maiden strategy. Remember the first time the Iron Maiden strategy was used against Milan, right? This match against Crystal Palace, using the Iron Maiden strategy as well. We played Crystal Palace. They were playing a 4-2-3-1. XG was pretty solid. Look at this. We shut them down and we kept... They didn't get one great chance, but our chances in comparison to theirs, these are all good XG chances, right? Look at this. These are almost as good. So, like, I mean, you would think that this is like a freaking penalty, man. 1.75 to 2.5. That's like a 0.75 XG. That's a huge XG. And there's another one over here. 1 to about 1.75. Another huge XG. And they are not penalties. So let's slow the thing down. See, there's a reason why I like my skin. See this? I got time bar, I got the names in full. I'm very happy with this. Look at that ball. Okay, this is part of the Super Scouter. You know the golden eye strategy? I will show you how I managed to improve my tactic as well by applying the golden eye strategy. I'm gonna call it the golden eye strategy. Basically, I wanted to make sure that we could basically I have players in my squad. The way I scout for players. We're gonna go match speeds here. How I scout for players. Let's see. Can I drag this back? No, to a kick off from here. I want to see that. I want to see this goal. This is how, look at how compact we are. My fullbacks don't move, so these Townsend's already got problems. And block. Because we had long staff block from long shots, right? So we had to block. And this is our counter. Nice. Boom. Okay. This goal. This is a free kick. Okay. And then we got a crash because I was playing with that. Oh man. I gotta delete skins and open them up all over again now. This will happen when you mess around with skins. That's why I don't like to. I was very hesitant about Loading skins. Always happens when I load skins. Now we're gonna see how long it takes to load, man. I might have to delete cache, clear preferences, clear clash. If this thing doesn't go in, I'm in trouble. Oh, okay, good. Alright. He went in. Wow. So I shouldn't be clicking the time bar anymore. To let the maker of the skin know there's a fault on the time bar. Alright, so we did okay in that match. Then against Crystal Palace, we beat them. Then Aberdeen, I put in my youngsters in the Aberdeen. And then we beat Everton 2-1. Again, low XG. Look at that. Everton's XG. Sorry, not Everton's XG. This is my XG. I think this is mine, right? This is Everton, right? Yeah, this is Everton 2.09. This is my XG. And the final score, Forest 2, Everton 1. Okay, look at the XG story, right? They only had one really good chance, 25. For us, we had one like here, one small XG chance here. I think we lucked out, man, with Everton. I think this is all set pieces. If I'm not mistaken, all our goals from this was solid defensive play and we scored everything from set pieces. Yeah, I'm very certain of it. Yeah. Am I planning a new save? Wow. Doubt it. I doubt I'm going to start a new save. I'm not the sort of guy that goes in and then does a new save because there's a new patch, right? I hardly ever do that. Okay, so we've done this. Okay, so this is my tactic right now. It uses the Iron, I have the Iron Maiden Strategy. So there are two ways of setting it up, right? So you can come in here. Now, if you were playing a camping tactic, you'll probably do something like that. Right? You come in here and you drag this and you go time mark and then whatever. But because I'm not using a camping strat, right? So it depends on who I play against. So I'm playing against Brentford, right? And then honestly, Brentford, I have to respect every single team, so I'm not sure how they're gonna play. So we got this is our low version, okay? And we got mark specific position already embedded inside here where they track the wingers. Yeah. Here marking, one is marking the left, one is marking the right winger. The fullbacks are not marking anybody, but they are getting further forward. He is getting further forward to support the CM on attack, but not him. Okay. Although I might change this later. I wonder why I did this. This because he gets forward whenever possible. I suspect this guy doesn't, right? This is the youngster Jack Smith, man. What is he doing here? Really? You want me to play Jack Smith? Wow. Life is not very good for us. And Tony Robinson needs a rest. It would be a bold man to play him there. Okay, Carl Jenkinson. Okay, you come in here, you play here. I know you can't play on the left, right? Duane, he can, right? He's got some experience playing there. This guy, well, both of them, okay. He's unconvincing. The other one is also unconvincing. Positioning is 12. Decision making is 13. Okay. Alright, that's not too bad. This guy, positioning is 12. Decision making is 11. I think I'll put you on the right and put the other guy on the left. Okay. Anyway, you notice the difference, right? I think there's gonna be, we're gonna go with Duane on the left, man. Okay. Finback, Jack Smith will give you a chance to come on as a substitute. Sim Tandi, you're the superstar, man. The guy's been training very, very well. Okay. He's tapered off just a bit, right? Just tapered off just a bit, but he's improved somewhat. So he has some improvements, right? So that's not doing too badly. Now, if I were to, okay, hold on. Let's try something. Okay. Normally, I wouldn't want to because there's some improvement over time, right? If I tell him he has not improved, he's probably going to throw them. He's probably going to get pissed off at me. I think I did that before. Okay, we're going to put Yates here. Yeah, how do I decide who plays where? Okay, so let's go. We got Dominguez needs a rest. This guy needs a rest. Shepelev needs a rest. All these players just played a big game over the weekend. So we're going in with second stringers. So let's go to our squad. We got this player set up. Now let's go at our performance ratings. I want to see who should be playing there. Look at key passes per 90 for my midfielders. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. We're looking at the ones who matter. Okay, so we've got these two players, 0.69, 2.74. Yeah. Luis Wing is, but he was getting a lot of key passes because he's playing as an AMC. This guy is playing as, he has been playing more or less as an MC. This guy's been playing as a, on the right. The Nicola Dominguez as a playmaker, since I started using him, is 1.04, which is not too bad. Ryan Yates 2.09. Okay. Playing from the back, that's fine. Louis Wing on this position 2.74, but he can't tackle. He's gonna go forward. So Diallo has to play. Right? There's no other choice. Okay, Diallo is very important. His interceptions per 90 is only 1.17. But it's still not too bad. Because we don't have another. I eventually have to get this player playing there. That's the goal right now. The goal is for us to start using Finback more and more as a ball-winning midfielder. So training. So now I'm going to change his training to ball-winning midfielder. Yeah, we're going to focus his development on this area. So passing and technique. Because now I have a very good idea how I'm going to use this player. So he's going to start training to be a ball-winning midfielder. Because I don't really have another player that can play that position, right? So we're going to do that. Yeah, you like Iron Maiden? Is this entirely been working for you in games? Yeah, it has been working. Look at the run, man. But now the thing here now for me at the moment is my first choice. These are my positions, the first two positions I use. My strongest players may not be available. I put Shearhouse here. And then Lyle Taylor is fine. I'll put him here. Okay. I can't use Dominguez. Anthony Robinson and Dominguez, they're both tired already. Diallo as well. Ooh, this is a big risk I'm taking now. Okay, we might have to play with Finback here. I'm gonna have to play with Finback. Abdullah Omur Nuno. Oh, this is a complete. Yeah, this is big risk time, man. I can rest these players. These players have been playing non-stop. All right, they come through this period. Done okay. Brentford away. They were promoted along with us. Here. They've lost 5 times. Arsenal, Chelsea, Leeds, Newcastle, Wolves. They won 4 times. Leicester, West Brom, Bournemouth. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go use this. I'm going to use the more aggressive version. Okay, so we're going to start the game like this. And then my opposition instructions are going to be on the back line. Man, this is such a big risk, okay? This is such a big risk. Next. Okay, we'll go into this opposition instructions and we'll set this whole group up and then we'll do pressing. Okay, and then we'll for the goalkeeper, I want to okay. Okay, done. Done. All right. We're pressing the back line. We got these three players. Yates is on defense duty. Duhaney, Figueredo, Jenkinson. Okay, let's go. Let's go, man. And we got a whole bunch of players who have never played together before, doing it for the first time. Woohoo! Any tips against, hey, dig it, Medler. Tips against three striker systems? What? Playing against three striker systems. Well, you definitely don't want to be giving up space on the flanks. So you want to staff. Don't play with a much higher defensive line or a high defensive line. Play with fullbacks on support. Make sure that you isolate their make sure that you apply pressure on their backline so that they can't easily work the ball out. So you need to identify whether they're playing out defense. Yeah. I'll use a back four. I probably use a system like a 4-1-4-1 or a 4-4-2 against a 4-3-3. 4-2-3-1 is also not a bad option. 4-3-3 DM is also a good option. But with the 4-3-3 DM, at least you can apply pressure on the backline. Alright. Okay, I fully expect you to keep this run going, man. You youngsters, there's no excuse. Come on, boys. Here we go. The boys are walking out. CLP, direct passing is long passing. Yeah. Direct passing is like high, a bit, like there's a bit of tempo to it, right? So it's quite fast as well. But it's more harder to pull off. That's something you have to understand. It's not easy to pull off. Okay, good work. De Costa to back. Oh, Finn back. He's just starting out, man. Oh, nice move. Okay. Yes, they're favoring the left side. But, okay, the depth, not too bad. They're quite aggressive. Both of us are quite aggressive. Duhaney, wing. Yates into the box. Fit back. Oh, lovely. Tries to get back. But now we have a problem. This guy, Mbuemo, is an annoyance, man. Pin back. They work the ball through. And what a goal from Ivan Toney. What a goal, man. Oh, yeah. The sliding challenge from Figueredo gave him space. We took a chance. We paid. Okay, so I'm going to switch back to a more compact block. But now the problem is this, right? I go to a compact block, I might be in trouble now. Took a risk. I forgot to do this, idiot. Idiot. Got it wrong. I was supposed to do this. I forgot to do this. Damn it. Stupid schmuck. Okay. Fine. I made a mistake. I forgot to type mark that player. I totally forgot to type mark that striker. Wow, man. Come on, Da Costa. Out to Yates, to Figueredo. Nice ball to Jenkinson. Jenkinson inside the box. Sets Da Costa up. It's the equalizer. Love it when you make one change, right? That's all you need to do. Boom, boom. Immediate response from Nottingham Forest against newly promoted. The two newly promoted sides going head to head. Okay. You're Nogard. Kodos. Okay, come on. Go, go, go. Yes! That's the winger going in first. Okay. Uh-oh, shit. I forgot something. There's somebody in there taking long pot shots. Who is it? Long shots 9. Do we have a pot shot specialist? If you have a pot shot specialist, oh, this long shot's only 11, so I don't have to worry about it so much. Okay, that's not too bad. Any of these guys got a problem with the other foot? Okay, left foot. He's playing on the right, so he's gonna cut inside and try and score. But the problem with these kind of players is, if you let's see what kind of feed he has, right? Okay, very strong weak right foot. Okay. All right. So he's got a weak right foot. So I basically want to show him to his weak foot. Right. So show onto his weaker foot. Okay. We got show onto his weaker foot for this guy. So we shut because this guy likes to cut inside and try and shoot at us. Okay, we got Mora, Francisco. Oh, this guy is left only, even better still. Runs with ball down the left. All he does is dribble down the left. So his first touch is 12. His dribbling is 13. His composure is 14 and 11. This guy can still be a problem if I give him if I allow him to cut inside. All right. Very strong and weak. His right foot is very weak. Okay, we'll let him come inside. We'll let him come inside. But Godos doesn't have a long shot at him, does he? Oh, he does. Shit. Okay, if I let him cut inside, then this guy is always gonna be set up for the long shot, so I can't do that. Okay. So this guy has to be. There's a different story for this guy. Okay, Godos. I gotta pay attention. There was somebody, so I was right. Weak and right foot, so I'm gonna show him to his left foot. Okay. Okay, Godos, show him to your left foot. Okay. Alright. Then we want to press this guy. Okay, and not let him take long shots anymore. Man. This skin is not Renzi, man. This skin is my normal dark skin. Okay. I used the Renzi. I saw the Renzi skin. I just don't like the jarring accents. There's some like like bright reds. I'm not a big fan of that. Okay, come on. Oh, more. Okay, keep it like that. Okay, guys. That guy can't shoot from range anyway, so it's fine. Pasinato to Xiaos. Come on. Yes, Xiaos. Come on. Oh man. Putting pressure on the keeper. Okay. Question is, I think we're gonna keep this up. That's the most pressure I can. I'm allowing them to come in and I'm shutting the wingers out now. Yes, Jenkinson. So we're playing we're playing a slightly different game. Yeah. Lyle Taylor, Shearhouse. Lyle Taylor, it's two. Bang! What a turnaround from 1-0 down, boys. We are back. Tactical switch immediately after realizing this front press wasn't doing us any good. Because I'm not that good anyway, so why do I want to go high for? Let them come at me, man. And cover the long shot specialist. So this guy is the problem, right? He's a long shot specialist. Okay, we did then. Mora, come inside, come inside. Okay, Gallardo is coming in. He's got a good cross. Okay. There's only so much I can do, guys. Okay. One. Yes, Jenkinson. Keep up. Or I'm gonna bring Simranjit Singh Tandi on the pitch, okay? If he's around. No, he's not. I didn't bring him. Come on. Okay. The boys are playing well. We don't have to say anything. Right? They're all composed or happy as a beaver, like confident. Because the Finn back, look at this. Our youngster is playing well. He's his first debut match, man. We bring him on for his first game with the senior team. Okay. He's playing quite well. That's good. That's a good performance from the boy youngster. Yeah, I normally don't do this, but let's see if is it possible for me to just talk to that one player? Let's see. Let's spin back. Why is it so difficult to find my players with this new skin? With this new setup? Can't even find feedback. There we go. This guy. Look at this. He's a youngster. I'm giving him his first chance in the main team. Okay. I wish, right, that we could just pop up and just talk to one player. Oh, we can. I'm such an idiot. Oh, there we go. Spin back. Man. Yeah, okay. Come, I believe you have more to. So that's how you do individual players. I'm an idiot. I'm a real idiot, man. I mean, I know the tactical side of the game, but the UI, they keep changing the goddamn UI. So it always pisses me off. Okay, go, 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 go. To your house. So that guy on the left, right? Ah, fuck! Brian and Buemo, you piece of shit. Figueredo's header was not enough. Okay, wait, hold on. Opposition instructions. Opposition. Why are we letting this guy pressing intensity for Gallardo? This is correct. No, we're gonna. We need to press this guy. Okay. Why is it here but not here? Okay. Never mind. Let's just keep it going. Yeah, I just realized it myself. Well, we have a bunch of second stringers playing this game. I gotta encourage them, man. Okay, let's do something else, right? Okay, let's fire up the team. Okay. Demand more, no. What's wrong with Taylor? What an idiot. He scores 2 goals and he's frustrated, overwhelmed by the feedback. Come on. Bruno De Costa. Okay, I gotta bring the tired players up. I wasn't planning on doing this. Finback 6.8. Figueredo, you idiot. Come off the pitch. As long as they shoot from range, I'm fine. Yep. Figueredo is making a lot of mistakes. Things that you want to smash the monitor with, man. It's a recover from a bad start. And then mistakes from Figueredo. Back! Nice work. Oh, Finback! What a debut from the boy! What a debut from Finback. Back heels into Yates. Yates start to uppercut Finback. Look at him. What a debut from the youngster, man. Doheny for Smith. No. We have one youngster on the pitch. We don't need another one. Eh? Huh? What's this? Who's this ass man? Just never come to me with advice again. Just shut up. Okay? Just let me do all my work. Okay? The hell's wrong with this guy? Alright. We are playing our defense. Yep. Okay. We are distributing the fullbacks. Yeah. We are also standard defensive line is fine. But what we're definitely going to do now is we're going to max out this. Alright. And then confirm. And then we are also going to tell our boys to focus. Cool. Lyle Taylor, you can get a hat trick, man, today on your own. Just do this on your own. Sheer house inside the box. Okay, come on. The last check is I don't want to counter anymore. 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 Please don't counter anymore. Don't counter anymore. Just hold your shape. Fuck's sake. Don't tell me I made a mistake. Yes, there's still time. There's still time. Come on, guys. Don't. They're going to try their best to score. Hold the fort. Yes. Just give it to Lyle Taylor. Lyle. 4 minutes to go. Man, what a bad day. Good work, boys. Okay, this is defending in my own box. You know, I don't normally do this shit. I normally am defending further away from a goal, but I want to play. I want to do a low block, man. But this is painful to watch. This is like ball. You're holding the game by your own balls. Freezing balls. Like, you want to keep your hands away. I just want to see this. I'm inflicting bloody pain on myself. This is not how I normally play. It's a corner. We got 4 minutes on the clock. Okay. Wait, hold on. We can make one more change. Shit house. Substitute off. We're gonna bring my turn on. Waste time. Okay, Jenkinson, you stupid piece of shit. Oh, yeah. Oh shit. No, it's enough, guys. You had your assistant tell me to go long ball cautious against Barcelona. Long ball cautious, yeah, they do. Your assistant's not always the sharpest tools in the shed, okay? Come on, Finback, you had a phenomenal game. You have to win this. Come on, ref, what's wrong with you? Blow the whistle already, will you? What a game! Oh my god, what a game! Holy shit! Another one of those crazy performances where we hold the fort. We hold the fort. I love this game. FMing FM. I know we put our so going to XGS. Our total was a sizable chunk lower than our opponents. Disappointingly, we had fewer chances. However, we put them away at a better rate. Yes, we did. Yep, some people might think, why are you so happy your XG is so low? Yeah, I know. But hell, man, if you can win with this kind of XGs, means your defending was superb. There are a lot. See, the reason why the XG is high is because they had a lot of shots. But a lot of their shots, look at this. What is this? This is like a dot, man. What, 0.1, 0.10, 0.07, 0, whatever, you know? It's not a lot. This is not quality chances. What you want is this. One big chunk like this. This is a quality chance. This is a quality chance. So they had one big quality chance which they scored, and they never did after that because we switched to our Iron Maiden strategy, right? Then we stuck to our Iron Maiden strategy, but today we went in there with our second stringers. Man, we went in with our second stringers and we did it. Holy shish kebabs. I think he believes he's not good enough to ever be a regular player. What the fuck's wrong with Joe Worrell? Joe Worrell has been playing, man. Talk to him. He's not going to make him happy. Joe Worrell is going to come to me and say, no, this guy, you're playing, Muntos. Okay, you don't have to talk about them. You're the captain of the team. Don't start becoming a wuss. I'm depending on players like Joe Worrell, Figueiredo, McKenna, the original Nottingham Forest players. Okay, this is a Nottingham Forest team. I haven't changed very much. The back line has got Figueiredo, Worrell, and McKenna from Nottingham Forest, right? Then I've got Lolly from Nottingham Forest. I got Myton from Nottingham Forest. I got Taylor. I got 5 original Nottingham Forest guys in this team. And today we just brought in Finback. What a performance from Finback, man. He's a Nottingham Forest through and through. So I spotted him in the academy. I mean, when I started the save. So I decided, well, we're going to give him a chance. His very first game for the club. Very first game for the club. And he has performed. Man, I'm so proud of this boy. First senior goal for the club. Makes his senior debut. Let's see what the press has to say about it. Okay, let's see. Nottingham Forest celebrate unlikely victory. I know, it's unlikely. Ball-winning midfielder Finn back then clinched a late winner on 83rd minute with a play shot at the ball. The back's impact delighted the fans with his late goal. Just don't end up being Divock Origi, that's all. Yes. Yes, Arsenal Jenkinson in this team, correct. Yeah. Because he came from Arsenal. Forest signed him in 1920 season, right? They brought him over. So he was there at the championship, formerly from Arsenal. Jenkinson was at Arsenal for a long time, right? I remember him as well. He had so much potential when he was a youngster. So then we got Figueiredo. But this guy's been making a lot of mistakes. That's true. You guys are right. See, let's look at his performances. If you look at all his performances, okay, 6.5, 7.2, 6.5, very erratic. But there are games when he plays well. Right, see. Against Borussia Mönchengladbach, he gave us a 7.2. Against Aberdeen, where we had nothing to do, he gave us 7.2. Against Everton, 6.5. We won that game. Against Crystal Palace, we won that game 6.8. Then 6.2. So nice. This I don't use this a lot. I use this more. Right, so let's look at our defenders. All right. Interceptions from 90. Figueiredo 0.84 compared to this guy. You see, he reads the game. That's the thing, right? Let's see what I can add. Customize current view and add something else to this view. Mistakes leading to goal. Mistakes since last goal. Okay, we add both of them, right? See what happens. What does this tell us? Okay, this will be interesting. I've never added this. Mistakes since last goal. And then mistakes. Why is this all the way at the top? Okay. Mistakes leading to goal. Where's the other mistakes? Minutes since last goal. Remove this idiot. Can't read English, can he? Alright, auto size all columns. Goal mistakes. Okay, according to the stats, right, he has not made any mistakes. But it's not he doesn't make like a direct mistake, right? But six points. I look at the stats of the league, right? Okay. Let's look at the stats of the league. Okay. Player detail. Remove this. Look at defending only. Right, mistakes leading to goal. Kevin De Bruyne leading the league. Nicolas Dominguez, yeah, he made one mistake, but it wasn't so bad. But it's not. See, this is just a direct mistake, right? But sometimes they make other mistakes, like they don't. It doesn't lead to a goal, but it leads to somebody being in space for a key pass that leads to a goal, and then you have to spot. So I'm not interested in this. I'm looking at this now. This is why I wanted to come here. This will tell me football intelligence. You see how far we are off the chase back. Okay, interceptions made 25, 25, 25. Look at our player. Now my defenders are in this group, man. This is the next area I have to concentrate on is improving my defenders, because none of my defenders here. See, these are fullbacks. The defenders, some wingers, right? Jordan TZ is fullback defender, so I need that in my team. That's a missing ingredient right now for us to take it to the next level. Okay. Scott McKenna's clearances are good. I mean, this is not so bad. In other words, he gets us out of jail. This is a get out of jail card for defenders, right? Okay. So Scott McKenna has to play every single game with Joe Worrell now. That's the plan. All right, so what we're going to do is Joe Worrell and Scott McKenna are going to play every single game. But you see, the problem is McKenna needs to rest. It's been one of those mainstays in the team. Full Dijk. You're right. Michael Robinson is right, man. When the S-Man comes calling with tactical changes, you go telling the S-Man, go, you see that? You see the cliff over there? Take a long walk to the cliff. Then, take a dive into the water because, it's not that high. Go for a swim. We're not advocating the other thing. Yeah, I ignore all this. I always ignore all this. Coaching assignments to add. Nottingham Forest defending the most suitable category to coach. Why would I want to do that? Mike Garrity. Let's check the coaching. It says move Mike Garrity. Coaching too many categories. Oh, I haven't looked at this yet. I should look at the under 18s coaching. I haven't been paying attention to this. I only look at this, right? Ask the system. Let's assign everything first. I'm being lazy. One of the quick and fast method. Okay, this is doubling up, idiot. Okay. All right, and then attacking. Four and four. I don't need this. I don't need to be here. Okay, I can be here and here. Okay, done. That's it. Okay, done for this. Let's go to the main squad. Training coaches. Let's go and balance it out. Heavy. Oh my goodness. All right, we have to go to ask assistant to assign. Wow, suddenly things look really bad, man. I give it. What's the assistant doing? What's wrong with him? Okay. All right. Goalkeeping coach, you come here, you come here. Okay, done. All right. So we don't need you to do this anymore. Okay. Then Renato Baldi, you are a defending technical coach. Defending tactical or defending technical. Okay. So we're gonna remove you here. Give me a 4 here. Give me a 4 here. Take you out. Okay, done. All right. What about you, Andy Reid, under 23's coach? You are here to fill up the spaces. Okay, good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Done. You are a attacking technical coach. So you come in here. Attack. You are on too many areas. Come out here. You go to attacking technical. I got 5 stars here. And I probably can put you here and I get 3. No, this done. You come here. You come here. Okay, done. All right. Now we've got this group. Take this guy out. He's got 4 stars here. So now we just have to worry about you. I can distribute you evenly. Like this. And now I can distribute you. All right. Done. Now, am I doubling up anywhere? This guy is attacking technical. No, that's not worth it. Okay. I got this and this. Okay, so let's see if I've got a fitness coach. Yeah, I could get a fitness coach and things could be a lot more easier. This should be fine, man. Bang, 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 bang. Done, done, done. Done, done. Okay, that's it. Okay, now it's not so bad. Getting them to like will be the ideal thing, but we have to find a coach. Oh, I can hire a coach. Why do I make life so difficult for myself? I seriously don't know why I make life so difficult for myself. Just go and get a new coach, man. What do I need? Possession tactical would be good. Right? That's the 4.5 star. Or else I go for possession technical. So this is mental and technical. That's fine. Yeah, this is good because it's gonna be for anticipation. This category. Get a devoted coach for this. That'll be cool. So it's mental, but I think this guy can give me 4 stars. Right? So all I need to do is go and get one coach for this. Well, it'll be 4 stars that I need to get. Which other area? I need a 4-star coach. For goalkeeping, I could get a 4-star coach, but there's no point. I don't really bother about goalkeepers. Yeah, it looks like possession tactical or possession technical. Yep. 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 Okay. All right. So we're going for possession technical. But even that is like 1/2 star increase. It's not going to change my life dramatically. Oh, screw it. I can't be bothered. Okay. I'll do it later. Started a new save after the new patch on the hunt for Moku. Oh, everybody's after Mokuko. I'm like, that's one of the reasons why I don't start a new save or the new patch. Oh, apparently Mark Dempsey was being hired. So why did I hire him? What in the world is he doing here? Dear Lord. Okay, I hired you for what? To add to the numbers of coaches who are doing bugger all? I must have been drunk, man. Mark Dempsey, where are you? Not here yet, okay, so he's gonna come in soon. I don't know where he's gonna fit in. He's probably there already, but I don't know where he is. Does anyone know how to keep the messages that come in the inbox? Normally after a while, the older messages very inbox. I think you can. Hold on, come here. Save as a note. See this? Right. So this guy, save as a note, and then filter. I think you got your notes right. Let's go to. I don't know. I can't get it right. Yeah. Training week in review. I've compiled a report. Then it pops out like this. Can't click on this details note. No, delete this note. So I think it pops up inside here. There Dempsey completes for Nottingham Forest move. So it'll pop up here in your notebook. Okay? So what you do is you just do the save as a note and it'll pop in here. So every time you see something interesting, right, in your news, you want this news, come in here, hit save as a note, right? This note is saved. Then you press Control K, go to your notebook, it'll pop up here. That's how you save as a note. Okay. And then you can, after that, give this note like tags as well, if I'm not mistaken. Edit the note, there we go. Then you can give it a category, right? So let's say potential signings or reports on players, you can just put this in. In fact, it's a very powerful tool. I'm not maximizing the use for it, but I'm definitely planning on actually adding on to this. So like I've got categories right now, but I'm creating one more where when I want players, right? So like let me create the category. So what I plan to do is high potential. Let's see if I've got sending back home. Who the hell am I sending? Oh, Kyrus Christie. Right, so I don't know why it says sending back home. Sending back home. Okay, so we'll delete this note. It's obviously I must be in a bad mood. Sign checks. I've done this already. All right, possible signing Christian Herrera. Striker. I was looking at him. Must have been a while ago. I don't know when this note was created. Edit note. Yeah, I'm probably gonna delete this guy. Okay. But you can come in here. What I want to do is I want to create a new category right now. Create warnings, training warnings, right? Okay, bang. Okay, then I'm gonna create a new category. This is the new category called potential signings. Okay, then I create a new category here for you can do anything. You can do lots of things from this, right? So you just create categories, right? So now when you do when you do something, so you have to like I deleted all the notes. Well, let's just find one new note. Okay. Where's Finback? I'm gonna track Finback as well. Okay, let's go to Finback, my defensive midfielder that I just trained. So I'm gonna create a note for him. Right. Okay, we're gonna start typing categories in the box and press return to enter. Okay, so we're gonna create a new category. What's the new category I'm gonna create? Training, right? Training development. Okay, so let's just do it one category. Let's enter. You got training development as a category. You can come in here. This is my training development category. You can edit the category, come in here, and then rename this. Come in. Done. Okay, we got this now. So for feedback, right, what I want to do is potential Diallo placement. Or I can just go ball winning midfielder, right? Because I want to, but I don't plan on changing my tactic, right? So I plan to play a ball winning midfielder. So this is it, confirm. There's no reminder date, it's just gonna be a note for him whenever it pops up. When I'm gonna check any notes on the player, I just come in here. So this is the category, training development, will pop up there. Confirm. See this? Now a training category. So every time I know. I also plan on doing this, right? So I think I did the other thing is we're gonna wait until next month because I plan to issue warnings again. But this time when I issue warnings, right, it's for training performances. And I'm going to start let's see. Let's go to some of the players. See whether we can just, for fun, just go and throw a warning here and there. Because I know that players will actually improve in training, but we want to track it a lot more tighter this time. Okay, let's see. Now we go to training. For the youngsters, right? Okay. Gabriel Organseri. I think I just warned him. Yeah, I think I just warned him. Oh, okay. We can come in here now, right? And then we come. What's today's date? 9th of November. One player, criticize training development. It feels like you've criticized a perceived life improvement far too often lately. Yeah, I just did it last month. Okay. I still want, let's do. Yeah. I've got to do a better job to get him. Okay, that's it. So I gave him second warning right after the last warning I gave him. Because I just gave him a warning last month. Okay. Just a few weeks ago, I just handed him a warning. But he's not improved since the warning, right? So what I'm going to do is go to Control K and then remember create a note. Okay. Second training warning. Okay, so I'll just add here, create a new category, training warning. All right. I won't do this. We can actually add the date here, right? 9th November. Was it October, late October as well? So I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna order it nicely because I like to be, no, I want to be organized, man. Shit. Okay, warned 8 October. At least I know it's twice. All right, so we got training warning here, confirm, bang. So second training warning. 8 October, 9 November. Training warning with Organseri. Now I know that he's been warned, right? So every time I have a note here now, when I see him, I just have to go to his note. Okay, so I should be more careful about the rest, but let's see, work with one player, right? So let's find another player just to throw the boot at. Okay, Figueiredo, he's 28 years old. He's not gonna improve a lot. So the ones I'm more worried on, I focus on the youngsters. Look and boys, this guy, training progress. He's flatline, right? So he's actually has a mild improvement since I spoke to him last month, but still a long way off. Okay, let's do it again. Yep, this second play, I remember warning him as well last month. Okay, that's it. You're right. It was done. Okay. And a quick chat. So 9th November. So I come in here again. Create note. Training warning. 9 November. So I want to track how many times I have to warn the player. And I come in here. The category is already here, right? Training warning. And confirm. Bang. So sometimes, right, there's so many players I'm tracking. I don't know how they all do. Right? So this is the best way of doing it. Okay, So we can do this as well. So there eventually there'll be dots all over the place, right? Especially players that you think are not. So this guy, yes, last month I warned him. You can see the improvement, right? So Yuri Ribeiro is a player I want. So there's a bit sharp uptick in his performances. So instead of this is whether a player is training to his potential, right? So sometimes you don't see the attribute gains here. He dropped in bravery, so this is probably an injury. And well, there's a small uptick. So let's see if we can sustain this for the next few months. All right. You will see, like, because attributes take about 3 months to improve. They don't improve in 1 month, right? Except we were injured, then you get bravery dropping like a rock. What about Kai House? Progress. I think I also spoke to him last month. So since last month I warned him, he's already improved a bit. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, I want this curve to go up, right? Instead of being down. Then that also means that the player is training and playing to his potential. It's two things. Because training and tactics are not interlinked. This is called the question, like, do you want to respond? Brandon Johnson's resume is international. Wow. Yes? He's my player, man. On loan. I can't see his development from here. Praise him, man. Praise! Oh, shit. God. Yeah, I'm not. His resume is international. How do you envisage his long-term development going? Man, he's like 2 stars. He's playing all over the place. Very strong, very strong. Has the potential to play for the senior team. Definitely got a potential to play with passing, vision, decisions. Yeah, yes, I have to bring him back. He has to play for the club. Yeah, it's up to him, man. If he wants to be the next Ryan Giggs, right? All right, let me check out the content. I mean, I don't ignore you guys on chat, so let me just roll back and see what questions you've asked, right? So, let's see now. Okay, what have you got? All right. I would suggest Ida from Norwich on loan. Okay, I'll have a look at him. Do you know Muisala? Muisala. Muisala. No. I don't know Muisala. Musiala. Nope. Oh, Jama Musiala of Bayern Munich. I mean, I don't know him personally, but wow. Definitely. Wow. That guy is good, man. He's a very good wonder kid. I haven't used him though. I like to scout my own. How would he set up the Iron Maiden with the 3-4-3 system? Wow, James. The 3 strikers on top man mark the fullbacks. The 1 striker marks the central defender. The 2 other strikers go specifically man mark the fullbacks all the time. That's it. That's how I set it up. Your specific name, not position. You have to specifically tell them who to mark, because strikers in a 3, when it comes to opposition, position marking don't always do it perfectly well. Struggling to score goals at Sunderland in League One. Any tips? I'm the favorite going into most games. If you're the favorite going into most games, looks like you have to play with a middle block, right? So if you play with a middle block, you draw the team up, play narrow, right? Your tactic, I would like this, right? So I would play like a 4-2-3-1. Do I have a 4-2-3-1 here? No, I don't really have a 4-2-3-1. So okay, you can even play something like this, right? So all you got to do is change a couple of the roles, but not really. You can probably use the same tactic as well. Just go narrow, right? Draw them, and then you can use OIs as well to put pressure on their wingers, right? The wingers get marked, then the fullbacks have to come up the pitch. The fullbacks come up the pitch. You got space between the 2 defenders. Yeah. So that's what you can do. So basically, what you want to do is you want to draw those teams up, because when you play with a 4-2-3-1, chances are your 4-2-3-1 is already camping. They're not coming out. There's space between your midfield and your backline, so that space is being exploited by balls over the top. Maybe a lucky break from them. You lose the ball in the final third, so when you're attacking, and that turnover is costing you. So you may want to take a look at giving your tactic. Maybe you just want to watch your defensive line. Like, I don't think you guys have normally see me play with a standard defensive line. A standard defensive line doesn't commit my fullbacks very high up the pitch. There's still space that can be exploited. But I play with a low block. I mean, to all intents and purposes, it is considered a low block. Really struggling. Does anyone know how to keep? Oh, Mr. K, I hope that helped you, right? You just won the league, but I can't seem to progress in the Champions League. Herf Tyler, what should I do when I do not know who to buy for the new season? Sell one of my stars? Why? Why would you want to sell your stars if you don't know who to buy? Okay, who to buy is a function of how well you know your tactics. You have to watch my next show that's coming out. It's called the GoldenEye Strategy. It just came out the name of the stream. Essentially, you gotta learn how to look at your own tactic to understand why your tactic may not be performing so well. Right? Like when I did the last show, on the last show, when we created a 4-3-3, you saw, some of you saw me build the 4-3-3 up. Now, as I was building the 4-3-3, it changed, right? With the players playing in those positions. The question I was asking myself during that stream was, how the heck do I get Nicolas Dominguez to play? I want to play him well. And I need somebody to play the pass before the assist. So I was looking at specific statistics in the game just to identify whether he was playing well. So on the next show that I do, right, GoldenEye Strategy, hopefully it's out tomorrow or next week, because I am exhausted. So you want to look at becoming good at understanding in-game stats, not the stats that you see like here, like, you know, sometimes you see these kind of stats, right? Like this kind of, these are helpful, but it doesn't tell you the whole story. It's not enough information here, right? There's just not enough information here for you to make a categoric decision on how good that player is within your tactic. This just gives you information in broad strokes, but it doesn't tell you within your system. So what you need to be able to do is look at your system, and I'm going to do that with a tactic very quickly. Like this tactic, I have a playmaker playing here, right? So what do I expect my playmaker to do? I expect my playmaker to, if you say the answer, if the answer from you is an assist, then that's the wrong answer. You're not looking for an assist from him. If you're looking for an assist, then you're only depending on the one ball over the top kind of goal, which is very sad, because you need other ways. You need him to be the starter of attacking moves. You need him to be the one that takes the team forward and says, okay, fine, you go down the flanks and then drop in across. He is the guy who starts those. So there are stats in the game that help you identify whether or not he is actually playing well. So that's how you go out there to understand your own tactic, and then go out there to build your system up from there. And the most important stat for these kind of players, if you look at my performance, right, I have it here on my performance filters. It's here. This is what I'm looking at. I'm always looking for players who, you see, if I'm looking at my team, I know that I have quite a few leaders when it comes to starting or initiating attacks, but there's not a lot. It's like one key pass a game. But I want to get those numbers up, because this is, of course, generated from averages across the season, right? So you have to go into your matches themselves. So let's look at this match. For example, this match against Milan, right? This is the first time I played this game. But let's go to this match stats. Not this one. We go to the analytical data. We go to players. Then I'm looking. I come in here to do a deep dive for that match alone. That's one way of doing it. You can go into the match. There are other pages you can go to. You can also go to your assistant report as well. So you can look at the team, players, see passes, and they tell you key passes, right? The guys who played the key passes, Anthony, Carl Jorgensen, Nicolas Dominguez, didn't play a single key pass a game. The guys who are playing these key passes were all my attackers, including my fullback, Ryan Yates in midfield, Carl Jenkinson, my other fullback, Joe Lawley, But this is what I want to see, right? So I had to improve this tactic. I remember there was something wrong with this tactic. This is the first game that I played. So I had to tweak this tactic against Milan after that. Then we started playing a bit better. Right. Then in here, again, you come in here. You look once again, I'm looking at key passes. So my key passes, you can see where my key passes are. Right, they switch the play to the right. No, Nottingham Forest is here. See, Joe Lawley's key pass is here. This guy's key pass is here. But sometimes the game, I don't think it generates all the right numbers because I'm looking for in the game itself. I'm also looking for like a long pass into space like this. And I remembered him playing that pass during the game. It was pretty good. Dominguez was playing quite well. So I'm looking for those kind of numbers in the game. Here, Borussia Mönchengladbach. So you go in analytical data, teams, passes, players, key passes. No. And Dominguez finally got one key pass in the game, one clear-cut chance created. So by now, we're already getting there because I want him to be the one generating. So he created one clear-cut chance and one key pass, right? So the key passes we'll see on the team. There we go. There's one from here, one down here. So Lolly, this guy, Lyle Taylor. Okay, well, I don't know where this key pass is coming from, man. I actually pay quite a lot of attention to them when they're playing the game. I'm actually looking at that pass. That's the reason why sometimes I don't depend on the stats alone. But the stats give me some information. Then during the match, I'm looking for that one pass along this way, one pass along this way. Then when I go into when I scout for players, I look for key passes as well. It helps me find the players. Twisted ankle. That's okay. Come on, Maiten. He's got plenty of time to recover. Calendar. It's okay, that's not too bad. I was thinking how to start the message actually this way, maybe because I'm lazy with manipulation. I don't know, but I'll give this way a go. Yeah, tags are gonna be if you use tags in the game, your notebook is pretty cool, man. Right, so shish kebabs. So you can come in here, look for your notebook, right? Come here, please. Forgot you can't go to the notebook. Okay, I just created a notebook for something else. Surprise me sign. Louis Barrett. Training warning for unlock and so I can sort them out. You can even filter them. Who are the players who got trading warnings? Right, all notes are here. So it's actually, yeah, man. I don't know. I don't know if you don't want to use it, but hell, man, if you don't use it, I feel sorry for you. Gary, have you seen evidence of play improving more due to competition for the position, especially when new players brought in? Not really. Sometimes, we would like to think so, but I don't spend enough. To be very, very honest with you, I don't spend a lot of time looking at it. There's a logic in it, but it's more like a placebo effect, I guess, because I seem to, it's what is it, confirmation bias. That's what I wanted to say. It's more like you believe that is the case. Then when you go into the game, you look for things to confirm your bias. I think that's the case more likely than not. I think that there may be, for some players who are professional or ambitious, they might want to play a better game. Because let me just put this to you, right? Okay, I actually brought Dominguez, this guy, what's his name? Where is this guy? What's that guy's name? Where is he? Is he injured again? Sounds terrible. Yeah, unavailable. We gotta do. I need to show you the player itself. There we go. This guy, Shepelev. I brought Shepelev in, right, to play in my 4-2-3, my 4-2-3-1, right. And then what ended up happening was, all of a sudden, I brought him in to replace one other player. All right, I won't say replace, to give competition, so I have more options. Okay, to Nottingham Forest, Louis Wing. Where is Wing? Damn it, why must it be so complicated looking for my players here? Holy shit, there we go. Okay. So I wanted to bring him in for Louis Wing, right? So what ended up happening was, okay, his assists per 90, okay, Louis Wing, this is what he was able to churn out. This is what I was looking for, key passes per 90 minutes. I didn't realize that this guy, then all of a sudden, right, when I brought him in, okay, 15 matches, suddenly Louis Wing started playing a lot better. It's giving me more than he did last season. So Shepelev, I had a hard time putting Shepelev back. So I had a hard time justifying why this guy should be playing over this guy in a 4-2-3-1, right? So now I have a 4-3-3 and I'm struggling to figure out how I'm going to get these two guys playing. So yeah, to some extent, is that confirmation bias for me? But is the numbers say, yeah, this star player is being outshined by a regular starter in the same position. So I brought in Shepelev to actually lead the charge, but so far he scores like, no, there's not a lot of difference between these two guys. Right. And they can both play the same positions. Look at this. You tell me what I myself need help. Like I believe that there is something in the game that does that. How do you come up with names for your tactics? Actually, a lot of you are the ones who come up with the names for the tactics, man. Can you scout Adam Hozek and Fabio Silva? Oh no. Fabio the Silva. Okay. You want me to scout them? I'm not going to scout because I can't bring them to my club. Yeah. Fabio Silva stats a bit lower than last season. I was like, I'm not adding any foreigners to my team. Unless absolutely necessary. Not bad. Yeah. This guy is not bad. How do you Kazmaras? Oh, by the way, any info how to install your Dropbox files onto a Mac? Same thing. Can't find the correct file. Oh, you're Mac. Mac is different. Okay. Library application support. You have to make sure you can see the hidden files because in Mac, right? In Windows it goes to documents. On a Mac, right? It goes to library application support, and then you gotta look for Sports Steam apps, Sports Interactive, and that's where it goes, right? It's a bit more convoluted. I did a video on that, right? Go check the video. Same thing from last year. How to install my skins or something like that. It's on the channel. If you check it out, I actually have images from the Mac. Man, that's a lot of work, man, Mr. K. I like one player and go and look for him in a whole month. Best player to have is Shaq Moore. That name alone is enough for me to sign him. Having a look at Maxi Gomez, what would be his best position? I can't see to get much out of him. Maxi Gomez. Are you talking about the original Maxi Gomez? There's only one, right? Maxi Gomez in the whole world. He's a bit 26 years old. How would I play him? He's like Maxi Gomez is just a striker. Most of the time, likes to go wide. Likes to be the offside trap. Advanced forward is good, Maxi Gomez. But he's not very fast, right? Wow. Passing, vision, decisions, not particularly fantastic as a complete forward. He has the strength to play as a deep line forward. He's got jump reach, a target man, the perfect man for Maxi Gomez. Target man on attack, target man on support. He's target man on attack or target man on support. Target man on attack, he'll score a lot of goals as well. He's not that fast, but yeah, target man on attack, not bad. I like him. He's got jumping reach. He could possibly play as a complete forward, but then you ask him to do a lot of work, which he will. Okay, I would go complete forward on attack or target man on attack. Right, target man on support is also possible. The best role would be target man on support for him. Target man on attack is start scoring goals. He can play in a 4-3-3. Definitely. Target man on attack. Yeah. How is Oliver Skip doing in your game? Don't know, man. No idea. More important question is how is the Tottenham Hotspur doing in my save? Oliver Skip. $6.7, very average season he's having at Spurs. Very expensive player. Very expensive. What is the attributes? Yeah. Oh, one of worst signing. How's Ida in your save? I don't know, man. I'll have to talk to Ida and see how he's doing. Let me go check. Adam Ida from. Oh, I almost signed him. I almost signed Adam Ida. He was on my list of players I wanted to sign. Yep. He's on my list. He's one of the players I had scouted him already. I wanted to sign this player. But I think the price tag for him was obscene, man. Yeah, I seem doubtful. He doesn't want to leave Norwich. I'm still trying to get this player. Ask the agent about availability. A high fee. He look for Nottingham Forest. Okay. Let's talk him up, right? Okay. And then put a control note. Okay. Talk up. Ida. Future striker. Now I can come in here. Category. I can put in here. Potential signing. Done. So I've got a category, got this. And then this I can remind. Right? I can remind myself every month to do this, right? Reminder occurrence every month. Okay. So every month they will remind me to have a talk about signing him. Okay. Questions? How much true is the respond? I would love to add him to our team. So you talk him up, he might leave the club. I was playing as I want to try and avoid, like, I'm trying my best to not have too many non-English players. Yeah, my goal is to have English players as far as possible. Yeah, that's why one of the players I was looking at was Ida. You're playing as a DLF, but he disappears in big games. I wouldn't play Ida as a DLF, man. I wouldn't play him as a. When I signed him, it was not to play him as a DF. No. I'll play him as an advanced forward. I'll play him as a part of an attacking too. Maybe definitely not a pressing forward, but advanced forward, a complete forward on support. Yeah, these are the roles I probably play him as. Ida has to be in front, man. He's gonna get goals. I want to sign him to be my replacement for Lyle Taylor. Michael Obafemi is a good player to sign. Yeah, definitely a good player to sign. Oh, these guys are going through the holiday. I'm paying attention to this player details. Because now I come in here and then I'm looking for again. I'm always looking for. Remember our problem in defense, right? Interceptions, right? So. Where are the interceptions made? Okay, there we go. Okay, the best guys who read the game. We got interceptions and tackles, key tackles, appearances. No, this guy is doing well, man, for West Ham. I think it's a defense, fullback on the right. Okay, we already got fullbacks on the right. Okay, maybe Carl Jenkinson. Oh, I got signed to Mayhani already, so we don't really want him. Jake Bidwell is a bit old. So we got Bobby Copping. This is not the first time I've looked at Bobby Copping. Okay, the second time. Probably Bobby Copping at the moment is he doesn't have the jumping reach to be a central defender, but he's got a very good personality. This is another player I was seriously considering adding to my team. Right, even though the scouts only give him a 48, that means they don't think he's like maybe a 3.5 star to 4 star, 3 star actually. All right, then we got just George Langston. Height 1.84. Jumping reach can what? Maybe to 13. That's about it. 14 if I'm lucky. What about Burberry copying? I forgot to check his height. 1.76. Kiss my ass, man. He's a halfback. Yeah. You gotta retrain. You gotta retrain him. Yeah, another player, Frankie Murray. Again, defender, 11 jumping reach, height 1.86. Possibly can go up to about 13, 14 again. Another player can be at 13, 14. Aggression, pretty good. Anticipation, tackling. Oh, this guy, not bad actually. Frankie Murray for the under 23s could be value for money. But aerial jumping reach. We're gonna scout the player. Yeah, might be worth it. Looking for cheap players. I'm a cheapskate. Really, I play the game like a cheapskate. I will never sign expensive players. Yeah. I'm a very boring person when it comes to this game. I don't like to go and drop in lots of money for the world's top defender. I like to take people, play defenders nobody else expects, and then I try and turn them into something else. Okay. Bravery 9. Bravery can go up as a defender because you can do a lot of aerial, right? So that can go up. He's already got 9. It's not that fast, but that can improve his quickness. Stays back all times. He'll never play as a ball playing defender. He'll always be a CD. Okay, we'll scout him. Right, so these youngsters are not too bad. But let's just get out of this league. This is the English 23 Division 3. It's not that fantastic, but since I got all the leagues loaded, I can always do this. England. See, so this is the under 23 Premier Division 1, right? This is the top one, right? So we come in here. This is the top boys. Okay. So you go to the top boys instead. Now we look at the top boys and look for targets here. So interception, you got Kane Ramsey of Southampton leading the way with 40 interceptions as a central defender, I bet. Ooh, another fullback. Sepp Vandenberg from Liverpool. Central defender. Height 1.89. Now, I'm going to add him to my shortlist, right? Yeah, indefinitely. Then I'm also going to get my scouts to get a scout report on him. Okay, then we've got 17 years old, right? Jake Williams of England. I skipped all this. 20 years old. A bit late in the game. Jake Williams. Oh, nice. I mean, really shitty personality, but hell, man. Okay, that's it. Get a scout report on this guy. I may want to sign this guy. Jumping reach 14. Balance good. Reading of the game 14 already. Anticipation is 14 at the age of 17. Holy cow. Positioning 16. I just got to improve his technique. Man, this guy might be a main target. Okay. What do you want to do with this player, right? Priority. I transfer target. Just go there, right? Transfer target. I already know. I don't have to add too much information, right? It's under 23. Was it under? I think it's under 23. Category, potential signing. Another player I want to set a date for. Every month. So every month I get a reminder of this on this guy. Okay, done. Jake Williams. It's not too bad. Okay, he plays for Wolves. Okay, then we can go. This is the way I do it, right? It's really fast. Like his blocks. He also leads the league with blocks, so he's got a lot of bravery. Clearances is not a bad one as well. Because to do this, you have to be fairly good at reading the game, right? All I'm doing, Jake Williams again. Bad. Maybe worth looking at this player. Under 23s, right? So now we come out of this, and then I do it to the under 19s. Yeah, under 18 Division 1, right? So we go under 18 Division 1. This is the top tier. The detail. And then we're looking for clearances again. So apparently my boys are quite good. But these are the youngsters. Clive Benson Frost. These are my youngsters developing, okay? We haven't shown you my youngsters yet. So that's all the boys coming through the tiers, man. This is a glorious Nottingham Forest generation that's coming out. back and you. Defender left. Keanu Morris. What? They got this guy, Mongo. All my midfielders. Okay. Do you like my players? Okay, Matthew Fleming. I just keep adding players from under and 18s. Slowly I'm gonna build up a formidable youth team, man. Okay. This guy's clearances is not bad, right? Matthew Fleming. Okay, flair, leadership of the ball. Okay, we'll scout this guy as well. All right, Matt Smith. Decision, very smart boy. Okay, I mean I would say he's smart. He's got good decision making. Okay, interceptions. Let me come here. Giovanni Grant. This is not the first time I've looked at him. This is not the first time. He's consistently up here at the top of the charts. No? But I don't know, man. This guy, Nigel O'Kane, defender center, aggression 20, professional. Okay, that's it. We're gonna go. I don't think I'm ever gonna be able to get this guy. I think I've got no scout report in here. Chelsea will not let him go. John Russell. And then we got Matthew Younger. So this is a fun way of scouting, man. No, I'm not. These are scouting all the way. Some of these players are very scouted already. Wait. No, not for Forest. Forest attribute masking is on. Right? It's on. It's off, sorry. It's off. Because we get a lot of questions. Let's find some random player. I'm very sure it's off. Because a lot of you come in asking me questions about players. Okay. Let's get some random player in I've not seen yet. Let's go to some league somewhere that I've loaded. I think we can go to Germany. Okay, we go to the Bundesliga. Let's pick like Frankfurt and then pick one player from here. Yeah, attribute masking is off because you guys keep asking me, what do you think of this player? What do you think? What role should this guy be playing in? If I don't see the attributes, I can't answer those questions. Yeah. But I play the same way. I normally like scout the player. George Stratford has agreed to be the performance analyst. Hey. Otherwise, I can't help you. But for my personal saves, the ones I have right now, the one like I'm doing with Kashim Pasha. Oh, I think Kashim Pasha is off. You have to scout. No progress in the last couple of months for Ollie O'Neill. Let's see his progress. Go and discuss more on the player, criticize training development. This recent months as well. Bang. I mean, I don't expect him to jump up. Right? So I don't have a star. I don't really care about him, so I'm not going to create a note for him. You got Fernandinho in your Derby save on a free my second season with Derby. Cannot believe my luck. If you like cheap, then try Matteo Klimovic. It will cost you less than 400k. Maybe. I could play myself, but I wasn't able to find suitable players. Okay. UK and Ireland. Restart. I forgot to put him on ongoing, so he doesn't have to bother me. So anyway, I like to scout these players to find out. I don't care about attributes so much as I care about this. I value this more than I value attributes. I always look for consistency, and this is the one thing I look for. So I have to scout those players anyway. Oh, look at this guy. This guy has come along, right? 2 seasons. Oh. Ouch. What the hell's wrong with you? Oh, this could be interesting, right? Okay. I've compiled a training report on moment for your perusal, son. He has improved a lot as a footballer over the last 2 months. This is going to be interesting. I look at this, I'm impressed too, right? Oh, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting. I want to know what's going to happen now. Okay, let's go and see his attribute growth, right? That's more important now. Okay, shit. I can't scold him, can I? I mean, what do I want to do? I want more, is it? I mean, this could have been because he was injured, right? Let's not be assholes. Okay, I'm not gonna be an asshole. I feel like being an asshole just because I saw this drop, but it's still 2-star. It's still 2-star. It's still 2-star. It's not like I was about to kick his ass, man. Can we remove competitive streak from players? No, you can't. It stays. It's a rash that won't go away. Imagine a rash in your groin area. It doesn't go away. That's competitive streak. That's how annoying it's going to be for you when you play the game, man. I hate the damn thing. I absolutely hate the damn thing. Because it's November the same. Is this the winter period training drop off? Yes, it is. Yep. You normally see a drop off at this point in time. So you got to be on top of it. 21. But my forest under... We're not doing. We're the top tier of. This is the top level of the professional development league. They're not doing too badly, aren't they? Yeah, ahead of the United 18s, ahead of the Liverpool 18s. Well done. We haven't lost the game yet. Who's the manager of my under 18 squad, man? They might even. No, come on. It's impossible. You're not going to beat me to my invincibles. And they're all leading the charge everywhere. So, so proud of the boys. Shehouse training report. Ah, there we go. Okay, that's it. Shehouse, I'm throwing the boot at you. I know I just did it last month. I love this part of the game, man. You got to progress. Okay. All right. Okay. They came, right? Not me. I like criticize strategy development. Bang. That's all. I've trained well there. I knew it. I should have done that. You got to do more. Maybe I should make more of it, but it still feels unfair. I'm gonna have streaks. No. I might have to rethink your playing time then. Downcast donor, poor guy. We have to agree to disagree. Okay. It's like depressed, man. I don't want depression in any of my players. Yeah, correct. Consistency is, look, hidden attributes are way more important than the visible attributes in this game. Right? They're way more. Yeah, people are gonna do experiments and all that just to prove me wrong. Just watch that. Watch this space. Man, I was too excited, right? They haven't lost, bloody idiot. I cursed my own team. They got hammered by the Leeds. The Leeds under 80s. I was about to call them the Invincibles. I knew it. I'm an idiot. I just did it too soon, man. Yeah, the development graph can be growing. No, the PA is a short one, right? So it's not too bad. If you see like a sustain, like when you see a plateau, then you get worried. I mean, like mine's just a dip like this. Like a 1 month, you know what? You expect them to be on top of the game every month. Maybe he didn't play. Maybe he didn't get chosen to play a game. Right? Maybe he's not been playing. Maybe my under 18s is too big. This my under 18 is not that bad. It's quite okay. Look at this. Everyone's training well, except for these two jokers, Michael O'Field and James Claridge. Alright. And then you got follow Momo, whatever your name is, but I can't even pronounce it. These guys have been moved into the senior team as well, I think, for mentoring. See, I put them to be mentored in the senior team. And then let's go to the mentoring. So I brought them here because I want these guys to be influenced, because these This guy is temperamental, so there's a significant effect from the group for this guy. This guy is feedback. He's now fairly professional already. That was fast. Feedback, that's fast, man. That is so fast. Oh my god, feedback. Love you deep. Come up. You're gone already. You don't have to do it here anymore. Okay, so we just leave this bunch here. So Vladimir Shepelev, you influence the group. Okay, you're resolute. Then we got fairly ambitious. You're gonna work on these two boys. He's got average influence, and this guy has got. He might get influenced by this guy, and this guy is gonna get influenced by this guy. Very nice. Okay, so can we add anybody else here? So, who else can I add? Fairly ambitious, fairly determined, fairly professional. So they feedback. That's it. Okay, done. Okay. This is nice. Okay, this guy is gonna have a big kick up the ass from fairly ambitious. Yeah, because I don't have any professional defenders. Yeah, so that's why we've got that. Better to be fairly ambitious than to be balanced. Yep. Okay. Not doing too badly. Question from Sky Sports. What are your thoughts about Gary Monk's declaration of interest signing Tom Pierce? Tom Pierce? Why does everybody want my players? Okay, look. This guy... Oh, he reads the game really well. Reports, development. Move to senior squad. Fine. Okay. We've done the scouting of Murray. Frankie Murray is promising centre back. Balance. This guy's jumping reach is 11. These interceptions are good, right? Don't want to sell. Well, my rationale was I can actually improve it. Okay, Dorset. This guy. Vanderberg. This guy. Oh, this. Yeah. This guy. Williams. That was. Oh, see. Should be looking to add a greater consistency to his game. But consistency is an attribute can improve if over time. Right? But this is a damn lethal combination, boy. $11 yellow cards in 28 appearances. He gets a yellow card every single game, almost. $47 fouls. Holy shit. That's 2 fouls a game. He tackles more than he intercepts. And I might want to sign this guy. Okay, never mind. I might want to sign a player that is actually willing. I don't know. This is crazy, man. I normally don't sign players like this. Another one. This can improve if he's with the right team and he's getting consistent results. Then he will improve over time, right? What is a hidden attribute? So we don't know what I don't use the skins to tell me anything. There are skins that will tell you the value. Matt Smith. Everyone needs to be consistent, but they're young. They need to have more game time. It will improve over time. I might want to sign this player. Okay. This is another center back. I might want to sign this guy. Okay, done. Don't want to sell. Value at 525. Agent availability. You only be joining us this year, so only time to sign a new contract. Okay. Alright, we found our players. I'm not looking at attributes. I'm looking at their. I'm a big anti for competitive streak. That one is very hard to remove. Consistency you can improve, but competitive streak you can't. Every single game he gets a yellow card. I mean, it doesn't always happen, right? But if his anticipation is really good and his concentration is really good, his decisions are very good, then maybe it might still be okay. But you know that those cynical fouls that we have in the game, those tactical fouls, he'll be very, very capable of pulling one of them off in every single game. So then I get in trouble. So well, I'm willing to take a gamble. I might. Brian Moss has agreed turns to be a performance analyst. Okay, done. The transfer of Thomas Colax. Okay. Michael O'Neill has improved in the last 3 months. What's your standard of assessment? Come on. What's your standard? Oh, yeah, yes. More or less. It's gone up. Then it's basically 1, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5. Nah. We don't think it's good enough. Man, we don't think it's good enough. Hey, shit. I pressed the wrong button. I chose the wrong option. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. I feel the standards are too low. That's a shame. Yeah, to be upset, I don't care. Boy, you want the top performing youngsters as well. I'm getting a whole bunch of kids that don't like me after this. You know, they're all going to be like damn pissed off in the ball. That's the magic. I don't like him. There's nothing nice to say about us. Bravery, Ariel. Just 5 for bravery. So he's permanently now on Ariel, man. Have you talked about new patch changes yet? You mentioned it earlier at the start of the show. Oh, the new patch changes? Okay, guys, let's look at the patch changes, right, for the game. Very quickly. Okay. Let's save this game first before anything untoward happens. Like my wife pops in and says, honey. Alright, let's look at patch changes. Okay. Very quickly. Why in the world are we doing Christmas songs? Thank you very much. Okay. Bang. Oh, wrong page. Second monitor. Boom. Okay, here we go. So the winter update has come out, guys. Like, not too bad. There's going to be another data update, FYI. Right? So if you are one of those guys who's eager, but the data update really refers to Russia and China. The 2 leagues haven't closed yet. So if you don't play there, this is a great time to pick up the game. The interesting big one for me was Nugent's, right? In Nugent generation. So they improved that. So there's a guaranteed number that will come from clubs that are in playable leagues, right? So inactive leagues also have seen the numbers go up as well. Yeah. I like this. Improvements to club vision logic, because the club vision logic sometimes was a bit off, right? This is a good improvement. Number improvements to keeping player promises. That means if I don't... There were complaints about some of the promises that we make. Like, for example, say go sign a midfielder and I sign 2 midfielders along with him and he still wants me to go and sign more. Didn't make any sense. So, yeah. Re-enable option to ask bot for reserve. Oh, good. We didn't have the option to have a reserve team, right? There. Recruitment meetings being driven more by agreed club visions. I really didn't like the recruitment meetings. In fact, I stopped using it because I didn't like the logic behind it. So I stopped. Press conferences, I don't really do that stuff. So that's a no. That's like no biggie for me. Then let's see. Just minimizing the screen. Oops. Things are swapping everywhere, man. Okay. Then we got, what else have we got? Nugent staff now correctly having second action as the start. That's good. Improvements to staff giving non-player staff appointments. Okay, that's not too bad. Improve transfer logic of MLS game style. Yeah, MLS need a lot of improvements. There's a few things wrong with the MLS league, right? So they've done that, and they've done it to the MLS league and the Indian leagues. But I'm not too sure what the structure in the Indian league is meant to do. Yeah. Then what we have here, we have this was a fix, right? Because the QME and the full match engine, because of the way they simulate results, they play. So not just the ratings were not always didn't always make sense, right? Things like key passes were off, key tackles were off. Some of the ratings were not, so people couldn't really go in and they had to. What does this mean? Which leagues are QME? QME are those non-playable leagues, right? So those inactive leagues. So those like you view only leagues, those are QME, quick match engine leagues. Oh, so that's cool, man. So we got new stats as well for XG as well. Let me see. I'll have a look at that. So there's new stats as well, so that's good. And the new stats I asked for shots, but shots keepers now also have XGA now in their form. Okay, all right, cool. Further balance, number of improvements, fixes to match size, key tackles, clear cuts, chances, and sessions. They're good. Actually, to be honest with you, there's a lot of improvements to the match engine. This is just, they normally don't give you the whole list. It's probably like 5,000 changes that they made, and what they normally do is they give you the main, the main feature, the main changes, right? They don't give. I guarantee you, there's like about 5,000 line changes to the code, right, or more even. So this is just the highlights, man. Further balancing of player ratings, number of improvements. When they say number of improvements and fixes to match stats, there's a lot, right? So including key tackles, CCCs, there's more than that. Improve goalkeeper. This is so huge, man. Improve goalkeeper distribution when set tactically wide instructions, because the sweeper keeper wasn't always playing it short. You just hoof the ball up. This is huge. This is the big one. Improve it to assistant advice during build up. Yeah, that's really for those guys who want to pay attention to that kind of stuff. So this is another one. The salary cap. We had EFL at the salary cap. They make sense. This is good. Fix for user not being able to register squad changes. That's good. Champions League sub rules corrected. Yep, okay. That was a lot of people upset with that. Fix incorrect age restriction appearing in Germany. Improvements in MLS, Serie C, China. Sorry, India. Brazilian State Championship updates. I don't know about this because I don't really play there. Wow, I'm glad, man. Your Spurs save is coming along very well. What about user interface? Added assist details to the goal caption in matches. Okay, that's good. Fix for blank screens. Okay, that was about. I didn't notice this. Set off player now clearly shown during team talks. Ah, that's good because yeah, that's true. During team talks, I never noticed I never actually really noticed who was sent off. Yeah, that's true. Fix right issue where goal caption could get stuck on the screen. Really? That never happened to me. Fix team beaten in the cup incorrectly displaying as the previous winner. Wow, that's a big one, man. And the winner is Barcelona. Didn't Barcelona lose by 4-0? Shit, that's a bad one, man. Address issue where users are unable to return to team talk after. Yeah, that I happened to be so many times. Right, you gotta, because if you flip between team talk to tactics and try to go back to team talk, you can't go back again. Yeah. Enable users to be. Oh yeah, the draft mode they didn't really change very much. This is gonna be a bummer, man. OIs, I think. Right. I mean, I could click on this and find out what edit history is. Then I'll be fired from being a moderator on the forums. But yeah, basically most of the changes are pretty okay. Like, guys, seriously, this when it comes to the Nugents, right, you should be paying attention to this, right? Okay. They have now a stricter minimum value for the number of players per intake. So previously what we would have was small. Sometimes no Nugents will come out, right? 1 or 2. So now there's a minimum level that will always come out. Yeah. So top flight class should receive at least 8 players and lower division class will receive less, right? So okay. These minimum values are now met regardless of the total player count. Because previously what will happen is that once you had this massive player count in the game, Nugent values would drop because it would try to balance things out. So that's something a lot of people didn't understand, which is the reason why I never play with 200,000, 300,000 players. But now it seems that for those guys who play these huge, humongous saves, it's still possible. But if you want to really enjoy Nugents, this kind of saves where these Nugents keep popping up, right? What you really want to be doing is you want to be making sure that the leagues are playable. So the increase the number of Nugents per intake for clubs in inactive leagues. They're over here, this one. This is big, right? Because this was the problem with inactive leagues. So you were forced to play with playable leagues, right? You feel like, oh my god, I need to play a playable league. So it's like, in order for you to enjoy the game, this is actually a very big change, because it means that if I wanted to start a save tomorrow, I could with like another club. I might do that and turn all the other leagues into view only, and I still get my Nugent intakes, right? Now, if you really, if you're the sort of person, that wants like every single youth player in the game kind of thing, then yeah, I guess then that's a different story, right? You probably want to go in all the way for playable leagues, but I guess this is not bad. I like what they've done. I do. I think the changes are positive, and hopefully the community at large. I mean, I'm sure it won't make everybody happy. I mean, probably gonna get wrapped on my knuckles for doing this. I know I probably will get wrapped on my knuckles for doing this. Okay, let's should football manager. Oh man, now we go again. Okay, the whole debate of whether football manager should remove attributes or not, this debate I guarantee you has happened at SI as well, right? But problem with that is it suits the hardcore group, and I doubt it's ever gonna happen. Yeah. I corrected Portuguese that from my race is not mentioned. It reads the same as it being said. There's no I only do the I say could you clear what's wrong for the current moment. I don't know about Portuguese rules, whether they are fixed or not. Yeah. That's the only thing. Because there's still time, I guess. If the Portuguese rules, just go to the forum changes and just keep talking about the Portuguese rules. If the Portuguese rules are something that need to be fixed, if they should be fixed, then yeah. Yeah, I don't see the Portuguese rules being changed. That's the only thing. Okay, there's other thing as well. I get people going like they see 10 clear-cut chances and another 11 shots, but an XG of 2.03. And XG, okay, XG is this. If you need to understand how XG is calculated. In XG, 0.2 to 0.25 can still be a clear-cut chance, right? Because the definition of a clear-cut chance and the definition of XG's clear-cut chance is not the same. Because now you have to, this is a problem with the game at the moment, right? So you all have to understand this. Stats is one group of statistics in the game right now, the old one that we had. And we have a new one called XG, which is separate, which uses its own model for determining what to it is a high XG chance, which, so you might say that a clear-cut chance could be 0.5. There's no metric here, 0.5, 0.7, 0.6. It could, any one of these could be a clear-cut chance, right? 0.3 could still be a clear-cut chance, but it's a difficult chance for the player, right? The old game recognized a lot of chances as clear-cut chances, but the new one doesn't do it the same way. So you have to understand this. So some people might misunderstand all this. So we gotta be careful. I mean, I think people need to be careful. Right? They should try and understand what XG actually is. Yeah. So wow. Well. Anyway. I mean, it would not be a bad thing to have a choice of attributes. I mean, yeah, I guess they could create a mode of play where you have no attributes being showing, right? But it's entirely up to SI. Then there might be debates going on about skins. There's going to be a whole set of new issues after that, right? Full set of new issues. So what do you consider to be 15? Right? Some people might argue. Then we have another. No, man, how can you consider 4-star to be 15? And then people are gonna ask. A lot of people are gonna ask. So what's a 4-star? Then we're gonna have a lot of debates. Like what a 4-star will be attribute or 15 or 16. The whole debate will start all over again. Yeah. Winger, yeah, inverted winger and inside forward. I've got a forum on the post. You can go and Google it. There's one there that explains what's the difference between inverted winger and inside forward. Yeah, one is the creator, one's the goal scorer. That's it. Yeah, so that's basically the difference between the two. And the movement of the inverted winger and the inside forward is different. But it's on the forums. I did a whole article there. They also got the book of roles that shows you the movement of the inverted winger versus the inside forward. And I also have a post on the forums to just the same thing. All right, guys. I've got to go now. I've loaded like 17 leagues besides the whatchamacallit. Yeah, there's a whole lot. But my kids are almost home and I got to go. My son, like, the toenail popped up in school, so he's coming home literally screaming his head off. And and the young one is the one pulling him. Oh, I'm gonna share videos with you very soon. Very, very soon, man. Very, very soon. I'm gonna share videos of my youngest son, who's 3 years old, and his penalty kick routine. He's got a penalty kick routine. He's 3 years old only. He's got his own penalty kick routine. When I saw his penalty kick routine, I couldn't stop laughing. That was the best damn penalty kick routine I've ever seen for any player. So I will ping Zlatan Ibrahimovic copies it as well. So I want to thank everybody for coming into this stream. You guys have been absolutely wonderful. Oh, cool, man, Mr. K. I hope you enjoyed it. Do you have using how do you add heat map on the left panel while in game? Oh, the heat map I'm using Michael's in between match highlights mods. It's there. So you have to go and download his in between match highlights mods and add them as a panel to your view. Right, and then you'll be able to get the heat maps as well in your game. So I want to thank everybody for coming on today's stream. Don't forget, if you want to join the community, you can always join our Discord channel. That's available to all people, everyone who subscribes to this channel as YouTube members, right? With that, you get access to the channel and you also support the channel. It's just like being a Twitch subscriber. Almost exactly the same thing. And on top of that, it's open to our patrons. I want to thank all the patrons for their continued support of the channel. You guys are absolutely fantastic. Yes, our Discord community is doing really well, and I want to thank everybody for coming into this show. If you can't join, no worries. I always have my videos coming out, and a lot of the stuff that's covering my books and what I talk about this channel is also there. The update for the book is going to be in about one or 2 weeks away, right? I'm trying to do quite a few things. So I want to thank everybody. If you can't join us on Patreon or Discord, don't worry. Hit the like, the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the likes and the subscribe buttons, guys. All the comments on the show help this show get discovered as well. So yeah, I need to finally also go and sleep because I haven't slept since yesterday. So this is the face of a man who has not slept. And my wife absolutely hates this. She's going to come back. She's going to find a very corny husband because I'm going to make a lot of funny jokes. And she's going to get so mad with me. I just can't wait. See you guys. Take care.